Yeah, mic is muted. That's a good call. Yeah. Okay. What do I care about? Frame rate's set to 60. Show me 144. It's probably unnecessary, actually. I'm gonna go back down to 60. This game does not need higher than 60. Hey, Abby. How's it going? I'm closing the in-game chat. I just don't want it anymore. Bam. Cool, cool, cool. So... lower music just a bit. Ah! I thought I did. Good call. Not bad. Just doing a Grumble radar and playing ranked. Nice. We might run into each... well, who am I kidding? You're like 300 TMR ahead of me. We probably won't run into each other. Where did I keep the Lowaddle? Here it is. Chill here, Lowaddle. I actually kind of like Lowaddle in that spot. Who was it who was saying I should have a Lowaddle there anyway? I don't know. Probably need to move my head. Whoop. Dinner matches where I got 2 TMR for winning, not out of the question. Oh dear. If it's anything like last night's games, you'll get 2 TMR out of me. I do have to do some Dojo rebattles. I want to do at least 2 before we like start actually battling, just because obviously I use a different team for Dojo rebattles than I do for rebattles. Here's the gym. Look who won the slots. Grumble radar already hit, and I'm winning more than I'm losing tonight. Oh my goodness. Grumvel radar already hit, so you have a shiny Grumper. Almost. That's pretty dope. Grumper's such a good Temtem. I don't remember who was saying it wasn't, but they're wrong, and I don't like them. Yeah, Grumper's like top tier in my heart. A Grumvel, actually, at 177, so that's like before any of the shiny kicked in. Nice. Alright, Musa, I'm immediately banning your... oh, I don't like any of his Temtem ever, but I'm gonna ban... some crystal stuff, probably. Honestly, not feeling Mudrid, like, at all. Probably don't need to ban it, though. I think Serenith is actually the biggest threat, because so many of them are crunched by this combination right here. Wolfie dead. Size much? What's up, Ibs? How's it going? It's one of my favorite Tims too. On VC last night, I was just talking about how much I adored its stupid face. Yes. It's a 10 out of 10 Tim. Tim out of 10, as we say in the business. So, I'm pretty sure I can Beta Burst here and it's fine. And Stone Ball here and it's fine. Hey, Ibs. Do you see it? Do you see the little knight? Gonna crash pretty early because I just got locked out of work. Oh, he swapped. He swapped into Scunch. Dang. Very clever. Wow, he stayed in on Scunch. That's crazy. Little Grim Knight, yeah. We love Grim Knight. Surely it doesn't survive this rock fall. Oh my god, it does. Oh no. Live! Lived with 2 HP! That's because I planned to do that. 100%. That's what happened. 2 HP. Sure. Clinched my 2-rock. Big mistake. Should have clinched the guys. It's currently weak to that. Can I be a little Grim Knight too? You can. Eh. Boop. I think we size search the Yowler and swap over to Zaub. How in Tukma Physical Mudrid was one of the best Earth types due to accessibility, and it still sucked. Due to accessibility, really? That was the reason? Nibble. Oh, you nibbled the wrong Tim, bruh. Mudrid's back! Oh my gosh, I forgot that it got swapped out ever. So there's a crystal move going this way and an undermine going this way. You don't care about crystal moves. You care about earth moves a little bit, but that's fine. Let's Cyberclaw? I don't really like any of this. I don't want to get undermined. I'm not going to outspeed it though. So maybe I should just like take the heat up, right? Attack. Oh no, I can be attacked now. Your choices for earth types in Tukma were Mudrid, Volcrane, and Teteru. Oh dear. Teteru counts as an earth type here. Oh, I don't know how much damage Undermine's gonna do. I don't think it kills Albion. I'm gonna heat up. There's the crystal dust we knew was gonna happen. Undermine that we knew was gonna happen. Oh, it almost kills. But not quite. The fact Mudrid went from this awful joke Tim to a legitimate metagame force purely due to environment and 2 new moves is cool. Soil Steam was a pretty big move, right? Like, that's not nothing. Fiery Soul! You can't do as much damage anymore. Just gonna use an earth move on Zaub, which is fine. Bark! Okay, that's fine too. No! Cyberclaw, you were supposed to outspeed it! Oh no! Okay. That's not good. We can still solve this puzzle. I think it's Fire Tornado, and then Humiliating Slap. We don't care about a Crystal Deluge. I remember Mudrid being useful to me in the mining caves when all your Tim get lost in prison. Yeah! Well, that would be post Tukma, I guess. Since that's, you played it at the same time I did, so we played in the same, like, meta after, like, Aquatic Whirlwinds changes and Mudrid got Soil Steam and stuff. I actually don't remember Mudrid being terribly useful to me. But that has nothing to do with Mudrid and everything to do with, like, me. Mudrid's done. Momo's about to be done too. There was a time when it didn't even have Dust Vortex either. They really wanted you to have a physical Mudrid, huh? Grapple Bag seems cool. I haven't looked too closely at it, but I know some people were like, Zizzer's good now, and I'm like, is it? And Gravel Bag is apparently the reason. Part of me wanted to put like another Electric Custodian on the, one of these teams. Pico Radar! That's hilarious! That's really funny. Okay, I might do that Radar. I was actually hoping for a Goaty Radar, but whatever. Which one's next? Gosh, let me check my Timpedia. Which ones do I care about? Pretty much only Babawa. I care more about the water Tims than the grass Tims, though. And more about the flying Tims than the fire Tims now that I have a Pyko. So let's go here and do the water flying one. Non-binary is what carried me through a lot of the game, though, so it's hella cheating since you gave me that cool kit at the start. Oh, non-boonary. Yeah. Mix. Non-boonary. You know what's funny is I was just saying earlier that I think the they/them pronouns at the beginning of the game make the community a lot more kind because it's an automatic filter for bullshit. So for a second I thought they were saying that that's what carried you through the story. Let's see, this is the wrong place. I think Zizzer is competitive with Raiganon in some aspects, due to strong soil steam, double edge, buff up Nagais, and ability to check crystal types. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I've seen people want to use him, competitive as Custodian, of course. I'm proud of that one. I mean, hey, I was more interested in playing when I found out I could use neutral pronouns. True. Let's go up. Up. Yay. Yeah! We're getting better at these whole, like, gym runs. So I actually already did a Dojo rebattle. I did not want what happened last time with Mimit to happen again. So from now on, I'm doing the digital Dojo first, but rest assured it was a clean sweep. It's incredibly easy. I didn't even use a Lowaddle. There was so much complaining when people first saw the pronouns. We filtered out the assholes immediately. Yep. Oh man, this would be funny. These would be kind of worthless. This is really the only one. Let's go. I don't even need... You're gonna ban Amphitheater right off the bat, aren't you? That's fine. I'm gonna ban your... this thing. Yeah, I knew that was coming. I'm gonna ban... Oh, I was gonna ban you! No! That's fine. I guess Vola makes the most sense to ban next. They're also weak to electricity. But Vola has the highest special defense. Yeah. I keep chat off in the game and I'm friends with like 2 people. Yep. What's up, Moo? How's it going? Have a good lurk. Let's see. Who do we actually want to bring? Let's bring these 3. I don't see Ukama doing like anything. If Zin ever accepted my friend request, that is. Good question. Okay, what do I think this guy's gonna do turn 1? I feel like the answer is not much. Let's Sparks, and then Thunderstrike. There's nothing you can bring in, it's all gonna be weak. Psypat? Do you think Psypat can save you? I didn't get into the community for ages. Tukma the game didn't have a chat for some perspective. Oof. You've been knocked out, friend. Lifeful Sap. Oh, now you're saved. Now, I believe on turn 2 it gets Resin Trap, which is no bueno. So what we're gonna have to do is double Electric Storm. No, who resists Resin Trap? You do. Watch Piranha switch out. Only part of the community I'll get into is with Lan as the buffer. I think that's fair. I like to think I'm a very good, not judge of character, but like buffer for the nonsense. Oh no! It's not enough! We still get to do the Electric Storm. Boom. Big RIP. You're an excellent buffer, but also you're good at meta stuff. True. Oh, there's a Grumper. Got my Grumvel, though. Let's see what boosted Luma odds bring. Let's refresh and swap here. So I'm pretty sure Oshiar is going to use Tsunami. And I'm going to be able to get in that fire damage on Saku first. Might not kill, but that's okay. And then I'm pretty sure Tolkien dies to Tsunami. So I'm very content to let you do all the PvP mess and keep it far removed from me. Yeah, fair enough. Nezla's cold immunity, because it's a water type. That's a fact that I knew. Volphy should be able to plague the Oshiara before it can Sarabito's Wrath. And then, if it does switch, we can Electric Storm. Or if it just doesn't do enough damage, which is fine. He's got great stage presence. He's comfortable in front of a camera. This makes it easier to watch him. That's funny. It's true though, I guess, right? Because, well, I would hope so, after all the acting classes I've had. Oh man, I love Volphy. Volphy's got that sweet team elusive. It's useful, and I forget that it's useful, and that's the best. Rushield's not doing much damage. Almost OX'd. For some reason, get more Lumas in 0-200 section radars compared to 2-100 to 400. I have like 8 full odds radar Lumas and 5 boosted odds. That's insane. Why does it happen? I guess we could Sandstorm just in case this dude likes bamboozles, and then we can Thunderstrike this dude. That stage presence is complemented by great neutral game and some really strong disjoined moves. He really struggles with grapplers, however. That's funny. Oh my gosh, we still haven't killed it. This Saku. I should have made that my first ban. We could have Aquatic Whirlwinded it by now. Let's go for another Electric Storm. Why not? Show us the janky hitboxes. The janky hitboxes. Not on this game. How about I just throw this guy into the air? I like all the fun facts I get, and also that Lan is possibly a robot. I don't know about that. Totally a human. This Saku's Lifeful Sap is paying dividends. I can't believe it. Let's bring Scaravolt in and just, like, destroy it. I thought I was gonna flex on her, and then Saku did this to me. I can't believe it. I don't even know what to do with this Volphy. I think we swap it to Mix. This will surely kill. I exist! Hey, Akus! How are you? This is Landbot 3.0. You don't want to hear about 1 and 2. Oh, it's true, though. Landbot 1 was very angry. Death to all humans. And Landbot 2 was very, what's the word? Quiet. Can't believe you've done this. Good. Hot. Hot? Does that mean you went on a walk, or does that mean work was hot? Take this. It's Psypat. I don't want that. This is garbage. Walk. Good. Get that walk in. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3 more of these. I wonder if we can do them with, like, just walkies for Lugia, Ingenes. Okay, wait. Riddle me this. Why Lugia? Like, didn't we have Lugia before? It's been here, like, you know, what, 6 times with Aeroblast? So what's special about current Lugia? What did they do to make current Lugia good? Xbox has less lag than phone or laptop. Interesting. Nothing. They did nothing! You want the Lugia, don't you? Don't you want to spend these raid passes? I gave you 2 dogs, now you have Lugia. I think they're really testing then. They must be like, oh, what could we possibly do to make them not want to play? Let's see if the distance really helped. I feel like all of my teams are bad into Tukma Woman, but like, let's try it anyway, right? Obviously, it means that Akus is an attractive person, and this is a colloquial use of hot. Obviously. I thought that went without saying. But due to her also enormous wit, we have to assume it means two things. That would be hot. With a W? What year is this? 2010? Leet hot? Lilith over here with the compliments. Head and shoulders above the competition, literally. I feel like this group has the most damage it can put into the Tukma Tims. Although this one's very tempting, despite the fact that, like, 3 of these Tims do nothing. Yeah, maybe 4 of these Tims do nothing? It would just be Tulkan, Volfi, and Turok versus the world. I'm not gonna do that. Let's do this one. And just see what she bans. Oh, we got Earth and Fire and Earth. And Fire, technically. And some Grass. Who do I hate the most? You can keep this. This is fine, this is fine. Scary-ish, kind of scary, mostly scary, but so weak to so many things. You're the scariest then. Toolcan, that's an interesting move. I'm bringing Mushuk for sure. Maybe able to pull off Dimitrescu if you gave me heals. Oh, that'd be hype. I wish that was me. Imagine being tall, hot, and living in a mansion and killing people. Dream girl boss life. Do it. I fully support this endeavor. Let's see. This is not going to be very useful in Tukma, but we can do this. And electrocute things. Oh, no, not my size munch. Well, that's fine, because I'm banning your Xenoreth then, I guess. And then I get to play with this, and then Kinu Yowler, I guess. This is gonna be a rough game. And the hat. We have the hat, don't we? Yeah, Aaron's got the hat. We can make the hat happen. That's no problem. I have the hat, take hat. Okay, so this is gonna get hit pretty hard. We gotta swap this guy out. It's gonna be flying and mental. So we could do this and boost. We could just go all in on this Scarabolt. Current Temtem meta is pretty cool. Feels like we have A tiers but no S tiers, if that makes sense. I've heard from noted website Tortonite's Garden that the S tiers are Tulkan and Bear. You hit Scarabolt? Instead of the Mushuk. Interesting. That's not great damage. I feel like there's 2 poison moves coming this way. My temptation is to Revitalize and then Electric Storm. But I feel like there's no way Kinu survives the poison. Because both of them went before Scarabolt. And I do want to actually pull that off. So I think I swapped the Kinu out. And I think I still go for the Electric Storm. I think I swap in the Mushuk and then I Electric Storm. And then I have to swap Scarabolt out later. This Volaran hate using wind moves for some reason. Oh! There's a wind move. Damn! By the tears thing, I mean we have great Tims, but no Tims so strong that the meta warps around them. You know, let me think. Because I don't actually agree with that 100%. Only because I'm new and don't have good takes, but also because, why Wow, I can't believe they lived that. Shit. So we OX'd. This did not. This has a beta burst coming this way. Swap for Kinu again. Swap in. I actually kind of need this to live. I think Volphy. I hate swapping in Volphy here. This is almost like a self-imposed challenge using a team that has no business fighting this in-game boss. Anyway. Hey Zekro, how's it going? Oh, that's funny. If I had Cage on this, it'd be really funny. But there's like... There's no way they don't swap out of that Mudrid, right? So I think we swap back to Mushuk, and then we Dust Vortex Mudrid just in case. And then, yeah, of course, it swaps back to Lawali. Okay, I didn't expect that. I suppose I could have Plagued there. And that would have been just fine. Or I could have Dust Vortex to the Adoraboros. Oh, I don't have Sandstorm, yeah. Let's try Plaguing the Adoraboros. Oh, that's funny and based. No, I was gonna say, I think there are a couple of Tims that warp the meta, but they don't warp it to the degree that they're S tier, and there are enough of them that they warp the meta in ways that are not immediately obvious. So the three that I've noticed are Volphy, Mushuk, and Scaravolt. Those three, I think, warp the meta more than any other Tim. And I think they're the reason that, like, we have a couple of Tims that are, like, S tier, if that makes sense. Let's see. We can Wastewater here, and then we can Plague here. Yeah, that's fine. Damn. We might still be able to just, like, punch it. Hypoxia on the Mushuk. Oh no! Not my Mushuk. 1 health! Mushuk, get out of here! You're no longer allowed to be in. We're bringing in Scaravolt. For reasons. And we're plaguing... we really shouldn't do that. We should Lifeful Sap. Da-da-da-da-da. You so tall now. Jump. Look at all these characters hanging out at the bottom. I love it. I Lifeful Sap for a reason. It's because I'm gonna swap out. I don't think they have a good switch. Oh, they do have one good switch, but they wouldn't switch while Volpy's on the field, would they? They wouldn't dare. It's a read. It's not a great read because I'm still, you know. Oh, where's that going though? Oh dear. Kinu, no! Oh no! This is terrible. It all went wrong. I do definitely see that. Mushuk means purely physical teams struggle. Volphy means teams without certain damage types can't get by. And Scaravolt requires Earth Tims, very high water damage, or a respect ban. Yeah. And I would even throw like a couple more Tims maybe on that list, but then we get to the point where it's like, okay, well, what's not on the list? And it's like, yeah, pretty much everything's on the list, isn't it? Soil Steam coming this way, and also water coming this way. We could bring in... Oh, I want to heal something so badly. I'm definitely not faster than Mudrid, though. Here's what I could do. Here's what I could do. I could swap to Yowler, and then I could revitalize the Yowler. Or I could sacrifice to the Yowler before they attack. That might work too. Let's try that. If you want to quickly switch your avatar, there's a panel if you scroll down the stream that shows you all the avatars. That's true. Yeah. Did we not get the sacrifice off before Aquatic Whirlwind or Soil Steam? Well, that's depressing. I should have clicked Revitalize. RIP. It's okay. What we're gonna do is bring in Mushuk with our 1 HP, and we're gonna Oshidashi, and we're going to Uppercut. That way it can eat the Soil Steam, but we still get the Oshidashi. And surely Platimus isn't gonna do anything to Yowler, right? No, of course not. And this should definitely kill the Mudrid, 100%. And now we're free and clear to Savage Suplex the Platimus and also Lightning Bolt the Platimus and then Plague the Platimus, and now we're just gonna win. That's funny. This was a good little like self-imposed challenge, I guess, is what I would call it. Aquatic Whirlwind the Scaravolt, overexert in doing so, and still not even kill it. That's funny. Yep. GG, Tukma lady. It doesn't have my Blaziken. No, unfortunately, we've only got the first two generations. That's the word. I was gonna say genders. The first two genders in Pokemon are Kanto and Johto. Past that, the LGBTQ community takes over with Hoenn, Sinnoh, and the other Pokemon genders. That's why they're called genderations. I'm cool with that. Yep. My Tepe crit tackle on a shiny coughing in Pokemon Black 2 one time, and I'm still salty about it. So I've got a pretty sad shiny story, but nobody believes me because they don't believe that I would ever find that many shinies in a row. Not in a row, but... So I had like this blessed / cursed emerald version. And, oh man, so I find a Wurmple like right off the bat, and I catch it, and it's fine. It's, you know, it's a Wurmple, nobody cares. And I go on to find so many different Tems, or Pokemon. I found a Baltoy in the wild, in the sand area, and I was like, oh, this is great. I sure do love Baltoy. It's got that cool blue ring, and you better believe it self-destructed. I found a Mightyena over in the rainforest area, and it knew Roar, and that was depressing. Another Pokemon that learns Roar, it turns out, is Lairon, and I also managed to get Whirlwinded at least once by, I believe it was a Tropius. It was a particularly rare one. It was like, whoa, I've never even seen this shiny before, and then, you know, Whirlwinded away. So I had somewhere in the ballpark of 6 shinies in that game, and the only one I actually managed to catch was Wurmple. This was like my muscle memory kicking in. That's how often I go to the breeding center. Wanted Sandile, but this extension is transphobic. Exactly. I actually was thinking about maybe taking all of the minor evolutions out, like Bulbasaur and Squirtle and Charmander, but keeping Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur, and just grabbing like the biggest ones, you know? The Blazikens, the Agrons. Gens 125 are available in the workshop, but they gotta be installed. Yeah, which is why we haven't yet. It actually filled all the way up, and I had to delete some. There's a limit, it turns out, to how many avatars you can download, and I downloaded too many. And now we're adding more. Tries to go to his natural habitat. That's what it is. I bred this week. I finished my Nesla breed. I finished my Ori breed. Aww. Aww. Sir, you're trapped now. And then I also did a hedgehog breed. Forgot the hedgehog's name. Hoglip. Yeah, I went to the Sci Park and I was like, yo, isn't Sci Park gonna have some moves for me? I looked at Hoglip and it was like, it was 3 egg moves and they come from these weird places, and I was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do Volcrane. I don't want to do, you know, get, what was it, Osukai is the one with Hook? It's like, I definitely don't want that. So it was nice to have all of the Hoglips with their egg moves. I used like 2 Mimits. I caught like at least 20 unique egg moves. Or unique Tims with the egg moves. What do you have? I don't even remember. Let's just YOLO it. I'm sure it's fine. Oh no! Look, it's like the meta again. There's Kinu, Volphi, Amphitheater, Mushuk, Gaialis, Babawa, Serenith. This is the only off-meta Tim. She's gonna ban, no, she's gonna ban Lowaddle, and then I'll bring a fire type and it'll be fine. So I think I have to ban Volphi. Cool. I'm bringing Tulkan, and I'm bringing this Toxic Boy. You banned Ragnet? Why did you ban Ragnet? I'm gonna ban your Serenith? I feel like this isn't as big a threat as it looks. 2 Earth Tims, 2 Flying Tims, Kinu's a pushover. So I ban this and I go with 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I like this. Because we have wastewater on this. This is gonna be funny. Wasn't that a really low rate? I remember one of them being 3% and it was wild. No, it was 9%, which is still low, but not that low. Not so low that I didn't get a bunch. Hellfire, 100% essential, so yeah, going away gift ones you want Hook too. That's why I got both. I bet she keeps both of these in. Whoa, what did I swap to? Electric and water coming my way, so this ought to fix it, and then I can Toxic Ink this Babawa for the one-shot. Oh my god, she didn't keep Amphitheater in. Why not? Did you change your cloak color? Yes, you should look at clothes too. Yeah, there are clothes. I'm not sure if the new boys have clothes. Okay, I'm the only one who stayed in. That's fine. Melee here, Urushiol here probably, and then I want to be Tulkan, I guess, again. And Toxic Ink this slot, I guess, again. She was expecting a fire move into that Amphitheater, so she switched to the only thing that didn't take 2 times damage from it. That's funny. Well. Oh, Tornado. That actually makes a lot of sense. See, this is why we do our Dojo rebattles before we ladder. So we can remember things like Saku has this. So now she's afraid of a wind move, which means this will go back to Amphitheater, and I can Fiery Soul this and Toxic Ink the incoming Tim. Nope, never mind, I don't know anything. That's Amphitheater. Sure, why not? Maybe this is Babawa then. No, she's just not gonna swap it. Okay, thanks. No problem. I just Toxic Inked Mushuk. Because it wanted to use wastewater for some reason. Okay, sure. How fast do we think her Amphitheater is? Actually, you know what? I would rather use a flying move on the Mushuk than worry about the Amphitheater. Yep, that's why. Sent screen snip to Discord. Nice. Hey, this worked out really well for me. Except it's not dead. Damn, that's a bulky Mushuk. Okay. Tulkan is sad. Oh, right, because it's Kinu. Kinu just came in to make Mushuk live. Zao, come on out. It is, for some reason, bulky, slow Amphitheater she runs, and no, I don't get it either. Interesting, interesting. Windburst to kill? Please? Yeah! Mushuk down. Everything else dies to wastewater. Bubble. Yeah, Bubble was not gonna like a wastewater. That's annoying. This kills me. Okay. I think I'm okay with that either way. I'm okay dying to that. Oh yeah, I'm definitely okay with this. Perfect. Now all we have to do is make sure that Zalbian is faster than Bubblewah, right? The guys also does warp the metagame, though probably in a good way since it gives value to low speed and low priority. It does. It does warp the metagame a bit, so that's the one that I was like, this could be metagame warping. I think the only reason I don't consider it metagame warping is because it tends to just get first banned. So it's like, it exists in this weird binary where if it's allowed to be on the team, it's probably not good. And if it's not allowed to be on the team, it probably would have been OP. So I think the ban system is the balancing act for the guys to the point where people do not consider it when building a team anymore. Like, I know I don't. I've never once thought like, oh man, what if Nagai's is on the enemy team? Do I have enough electric moves? I wanted to outspeed the tornado, but it didn't pay off. It didn't need to. Apparently I'm getting resin trapped. Sure. You got it. Toxic Ink. Bye, Kinu. Corsair mousepad, thumbs up or thumbs down? Ooh. Thumbs up-ish. It's not the best mousepad, but I wouldn't say it's bad either. You would be happy with it. It's definitely better than the other stuff you're used to. The best mousepad for anyone curious is Artisan, but Artisan is sold out, I know because I just checked. I got a $20 one for $5. Well, yeah, the Corsair mousepad looks really good right now then. For you. 100% do that. Whee! I'm actually not sure if it's faster to teleport or leave at this point, because we are like right next to the very last one. Corsair exists in this mid-tier where like a lot of the really big brands exist, so Corsair, and then the main one, I'm blanking on it, is the one that has the lights, but doesn't always have the lights. QCK from, I think, Steel Series. Yeah. QCK from Steel Series is the other like big one that everybody knows about. And then after those two, you get into like the, I'm blanking on the name of the next thing. It's the PC Master Race group. I don't like them. I don't like them because they have a dumb name and a dumb logo, but their stuff is actually pretty good, so it's like a bad reason not to like them, I guess. But the PC Master Race brand does pretty good mouse pads, especially their Ice Element mousepad. And then if you want an even better mousepad, Xtrfy, XTRFY, has, I think it's the MP4, not 100% sure on that name, but it's definitely got a 4 in it, and that's really good. Water, water, electric, electric, fire, grass. I like this team. I feel like this could win. Definitely could win. You can have everything except Malflank. No, actually you can have that too. I don't want you to have Scarabolt. You banned my Nesla? I guess that makes sense. In a weird kind of way. I could see that. I'm bringing this. Okay, then I'm bringing this. What now? Banned my Volphy? That's fine. No more of that for you. And I'll bring Scarabolt and I guess Mix to also hit these. And I guess Tolkien? The electric's not doing much here. Oh, well now it is. Ruwiri was a punk this week and first made my OB. Aww! The absolute best mouse pads you can get, again, are artisan, but there's an in-between space where you can get like inked mouse pads, which are, they have the cool pictures. Aqua Control pads, specifically the Aqua Control Plus in black is the best one, but really any of them are good. Do I just like Hypoxia right here? And then Water Cannon, I hope I survive the plague. Or foresee the switch and just try to kill it? I don't know about this. This might be a bad move. This has bitten me in the ass. I failed miserably. Whoops. Ow. Oh, that didn't do nearly as much damage as I thought it would. Sure, I'm trapped now. That's fine. I don't think you have anything that kills this, so if I can just do that again... Right? How am I faster than Plague? Is that Laniku on Temtem in 2021? Yes it is, how have you been? I really need to get back to ladder myself. Good, good. Well, I'm gonna ladder after this, and then you can see how bad I am and really want to ladder. What was that? Why did you do that, Volor? Why would you think that was a good move? I'm demoralized. You got me. Let's hit him with, I guess, Beta Burst? And also, there's no way he doesn't swap here. Let's just kill this. Like, this has been alive for... Oh, of course. He read my mind. Just haven't laddered because my freeze team has been struggling and I do need to re-TV train, but really want to get my sleep team built. Rise I can understand, but why Volor? This is an NPC. He just always has Volor. And we're fine with that. I think I swap here for Scaravolt, and then I Aquatic Whirlwind here into this slot. And I think I'm fine with that. I think my opponent DC'd in this comp match, but I can never be sure. Nothing worse than playing around your opponent being offline and they suddenly come in and hit you. That's funny. I have had that happen before. I think I had somebody rage quit. I was using Zalbian against a very toxic team and wastewatered, and they realized they didn't have anything that killed like a Zalbian that just never stopped using wastewater, and that was enough. They didn't like that at all. Go mix! Mix it up. I'm especially unclear if desync or DC happened, and if Temtem has that, it should be nice to let players know so they can restart more easily. Yeah. You know what's funny? Is Volor could actually potentially hurt Scaravolt pretty bad. Yeah, between the two of them, they might actually knock out my Scaravolt. That's very funny. It's not gonna matter. Scaravolt did its job. I think Scaravolt did its job. What else does it have in the back? Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that. I could have played this a lot better if I had hit the Raikan with Water Cannon instead of trying to hit the other Tim with Water Cannon. I probably would have won this with without having anything exert. They're bringing in Malflank. Fine, Varnshi's coming in then. I'm just ignoring his Volor. Like, what disrespect. Why did you bring it, my friend? It's not a real beard, but it's my beard. Ooh, okay, sure. My mix is faster than Volor. That's also very funny. Now, if we lose to Volor, it'll be really embarrassing, and I'll never live it down. But this would be the first time in a pretty long while that I've won every single one of my dojo matches on the first try. Been on and off with Temtem, which I think is good. Grinding a bit, but not as hard. Relaxing and doing other stuff, so relax on burnout a bit more. I like that. I like that people take a break from Temtem a lot, because it is a lot. It's like a really annoying game to have to play nonstop. I still have to train 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 Temtem, 25 Temtem. And about half of those have to be bred, so that sucks. And like knowing that 8 Temtem is roughly equivalent to 12 hours makes my soul hurt, and I can almost see the hourglass of my life ticking down just talking about it. So definitely not a fan of how long it takes to do anything in this game. I also never buy because I personally love breeding. Breeding's fun in this game. They made it into a little spreadsheet challenge, and I like that. I do really like that. They made it a lot easier with Mimit, but like if you still want to play the hard version, you can. And then if like you don't want to waste the breed, then you can still just employ Mimit, and then it's fine. Okay, so I've been using Gazuma in this slot, and I like that fine, but I'm feeling like maybe this would be more fun. I'm not sure, because Gazuma has Tornado, and that's actually come in handy. I also thought it might be fun to just throw Mushuk in here, because Mushuk's just like really good, and you can do whatever you want with it. Yeah. Those are the options, really. Just those two. The only reason Gazuma's here is for Zalbian, but like, it's a weird combo. The big issue with breeding isn't time to hatch. The issue is money. I usually use Mimit once I got egg moves because I didn't like 2 to 3 breeds back before Mimit, and it was the worst in terms of RNG, so I learned my lesson. I had that issue with Kinu. Kind of. That was my first ever breed, and it didn't come out bad. And then recently I found out that Nezla's like mostly male and Ori's mostly female, so here are the Mimits from that. And check this out. That's pretty good. I like that. Oh, I just love having all of these already done. Orphil's next. Breeding is a lot of fun. I wish there were more people in the trade eggs so I didn't have to like sell and buy, but like here we are. Okay, so I guess I could hold on to Gazuma just for like another couple of rounds. Ampling is cool, Pyko is cool, Psypad is not cool, we're selling this. Yeah, we're selling this. Bye! I have like 12 Smazzy, 6 eggs, and 6 Smazzies. Oh, damn. Nagai's and Mix. Mix is a pretty difficult one, because you have to sacrifice having Nagai's eggs, and I hate that. Oh yeah, this one's almost there. I've got some How Chicks that I was happy with. Like, this is from a previous breed left over, and like they're still good enough to like use, which is nice. My headache is getting the better of me. I think I'm gonna peace out. All right, well, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. I think I'm gonna gamble with speed. I don't mind losing a 1 fert in the chain for Nagai's too much, as long as it goes smoothly, or lose 1 in... I would not gamble with speed on Nagai's. Most of the Nagai's you'll see people want are this, right? Like 1 speed. And the odds that you get the 1 speed are 20%. So it's not like in other breeds where you get like 40% chance of 50, 40% chance of meeting in the middle and then having an easier time hacking. it's an issue where like 20% are bust. Like if you don't roll 20%, like it's over. You can't like go down. So I think that might be a mistake. Okay, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. That makes sense. What team do I want to use? Yeah, let's just do this one. Mr. Jackson. Hi, Jackson. I feel like there's no way he doesn't ban the guys. I also feel like Scaravolt is not that Scaraby. Mimic's what I'm leaning towards. Nope, Turok is what I'm leaning towards. Don't have a good answer to Turok. Volfi's the ban. Why? Okay. I bring my Nagais. What do you do? Okay. If he doesn't ban Turok, yeah, that makes sense. I don't think my pick ban phase went as well as I wanted it to, but I think I have to ban the Mimit so he can't reverse to Seadora. These both go into Ragnet, and I can probably take out one of these. Hurts to bring these two, but I think I am bringing those two. Sure. Skunch, Momo, makes sense. Last one's gonna be either or. It's gonna be this for sure. So I'll bring you, and I don't know if this is gonna be useful. So I think Calibus is the play here. Yeah. Whew. Okay, well, this is looking rough all of a sudden. I think he knows that I can't take out both. I do have to double down on one or the other, but I'm pretty sure he's not gonna swap. That's what I think. I don't think he's gonna swap, so I foresee him Sparksing this up and then doing like a Thunderbolt just in case I swap. Oh, it's Good Friend. Weird. So I don't really have a choice then. This is probably getting Sparksed up. And the next turn I do have to swap. Yeah. Losing both of the ground types. I think that was very smart on his part. I don't have a good swap. Oh my god, this is terrible. I could just like go for it, but I really hate that. I could have also Madness buffed, I guess. Yeah, I think this is going to be two Thunder Electric Storms, and one of them is going to take out Nagais either way. So I think that's the only option I have is to just like go for it here. Yeah. Oh no! He's faster than my Nagais, or I mean slower. We lived that? Wow, that's crazy. Let's see if Nagais' Fury takes out Punky. Almost. Not quite, though. I'm not sure if I like that trade. Calibus comes in. We are definitely faster than Punky now, is the thing. Unfortunately we lost our one dude that could do... That was 3 neutrals at free reign. That's exactly what I was thinking, yeah. I don't see him losing this. I feel like he's probably going for a swap though. So I think a cage could be advantageous for me. But I would rather just perfect jab whatever comes in. And this is gonna be this thing, sure. I'm okay toxicking that. That kills. Perfect. That's when... lot more swapping now. He's gonna crystal this dude. And I think we see Nesla come back in and sparks it up, and then maybe a madness buff. I'm guessing it's special. If he's running... Oh no, okay, we're getting Momo, that's weird. No cage. So crystal this way. Toxic Ink should go on... I also have H-Slap. I don't think it matters much. I think I'd rather toxic something. And then I think I swap in Tolkien to take the electric move. Refresh from Momo? No? If he doesn't send the crystal move this way, I'll be surprised. Yeah. Nibble. Now he might go for an Undermine here. This way. Which I think would be clever. On Tolkien. But he could also swap over to Nesla in this slot. And if he swaps over to Nesla and Undermines, I'm in trouble. Who would I want to swap in then? I think this is the play. Let's see if we got the read. We didn't quite get the read. Finally here, but cooking some tofu. Nice. Oh, he undermined the Calibus. That's interesting. That's not the target I would have expected him to go for. I wonder why. I wonder if he's worried about... Okay, so this Savage Suplex could be coming this way. If it is, I don't really have anything that I need, that I even can do about it. The problem is... Oh, I see the game plan now. No, I don't. No, I really don't have anything for this Nesla. It's probably Electro-Synthesize. It probably has Aquatic Whirlwind up. It can hit these two for sure. Calibus is the only counter against Nesla. I have to swap it. I have to swap it for Zaubian. And then I have to Electro Punch Peaches, which I think works. Willpower Drain is interesting. That's also an interesting move. I thought for sure he would have gone for like the kill. So, knowing full well that this has Undermine, and I need to hit it with an electric move, I think he's gonna swap into Nesla here. Right here. That's what I would do. And then he can hold Undermine for like Tolkien or something. Which means it would be really good for me to waste water here. The problem is that leaves the Scunch open, so I probably should end up Cyberclawing here, and then also caging maybe? Or just go for a perfect jab, that might be better. Oh, he's just gonna go ahead and Undermine. And he's faster than me, no! How dare you? Savage Suplex on the Ragnit. Does it kill? It doesn't. But we don't have our super speeds anymore. We kind of do, though. I don't see this going well. I'm pretty sure we lose here, but that's okay. We did not have the best ever draft. Nesla will be able to Aquatic Whirlwind the Tulkan. There's also this dude who can come in, though. So let's bring in Tulkan. And... yeah, okay, so this does come in. And let's Fiery Soul, and let's swap into Calibus. Do I want that? If I do that, then I might lose the Calibus. But if I don't do that, then he'll get the, well, I guess I lose the Calibus either way. So I'll stay in, wait, and give him the free 25%. And see if he swaps the other way into Nesla. Yeah, I don't really see a win here. I don't think we can win from this board state, unless they just super misplay. I'm honestly surprised they haven't swapped to Nesla more. There it is. There's the Nesla. That's funny. Okay. Another disconnect in a tense match. I wasn't sure which way it was going to go, but I'll take the win. Oshidashi the Tulkan, but it doesn't die. And this guy's OX'd now. So Aquatic Whirlwind, Nesla. Let's try a Fire Nado here. I think... oh, no. Let's try a Tornado here. Aquatic Whirlwind goes this way. Aquatic Whirlwind goes this way, so this has to be a Tornado, and it has to hit this. Except we lose no matter what we do, right? Swap into Calibus then. Piezo Electric this. Okay, so if we kill the Skunch and they... oh no, it's not gonna happen then. Oh no! Ragnit effectively does nothing because it gets knocked out. Electric Storm to make sure the Calibus gets hit. Tulkan comes in, so they still have Aquatic Whirlwind up. Okay, then we Toxic Ink this way, and we Fiery Tornado. No, we have to Fiery Soul. And the Fiery Soul has to kill. Hydrate and Stretch. Oh, but they've got Ninja Jutsu. That's fine. Again, like this was a lost cause. T-Strike on Calibus. We'll concede. At this point, we definitely have to concede. I gotta say, not picking Gazuma in that scenario was, like, correct, but also I'm now questioning when I would ever do that. Every loss is a learning experience. I think we made a mistake in ladder by seeing them take the Volphy out and then not removing one of these two. I think I am going to swap Gazuma out, though. I'm thinking, I'm really not sure. Maybe Obi-10. I'm not actually sure Obi-10 would have helped there, though. Amphitheater? Amphitheater can use sparks on, like, I guess 2 of the Temtems? That's not very good either. Actually, yeah, let's bring this. Yeah, let's bring a bulky Mushuk. I think that's what we want. And we'll have to probably put speed into Zalbian at some point. But GG's, GG's. Shipping a 1 speed, 1 attack Kinu. Why? Here's 1 attack. Here's 24 speed. Nagai's Kinu with Sharp Leaf. No, I don't think so. I don't think that's good. I don't think that's good at all. Good try. Find the music teacher. I guess I could do some of these garbage quests. I haven't done so many of these. Deliver the blueprints to the Guildmaster of Tukma? Okay. This is like a good thing to do while we wait for ladder. Maybe worth finding a sweet spot where boosted speed Zalbian gets shit done and DA Zalbian Electro Punch get shit done also. I'd have to run a lot of calcs for that just to see what I would need to hit with Electro Punch. That's honestly, that's one of the things that keeps me from, I think, accelerating to the degree that I would like to accelerate in terms of learning, is there being so many Tims in the meta that I need to account for. Because there really are just so many things in the meta right now. In an earlier time, with like, you know, 40 or 50 Tims, like I guess was the case in the beginning of the game, it was probably easier to take stock of like what's good, what's bad, and then what in the meta you have to account for if you're this Tim, right? Like what you're going to actually stay in against versus swap out. Now there are like 130 Temtem to think about, or 120 or something, and it's just like overwhelming. Like off the top of my head, what do I want to hit with Zalbian's Electro Punch? And it's like, okay, well, other Nagais for sure, any Water Tims, so I don't have to worry about a comma, but I might have to worry about like Calibus. Where is this dude? I guess I could just look it up. To be fair, no team can counter every Tim. Every team has another team. It's just almost impossible to win against. Yeah. I don't think that's super true, though. There must be a team that can at least hold their own. I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay, we'll try this team again. If not, I want to try either this team or this team. I want to try like a very aggressive team. I love aggro so much. I think the word is almost impossible, as in you do have bad matchups. I think in theory it's possible to win, but it's a hard matchup. Yeah, that's fair. I know in Magic the Gathering we would have these decks that were like very specifically scary. Okay, Firekoish and Ukama lead. I see that. I also see Inky. Okay. I think I ban the Ukama. And they can have this. You go Baba Wakoish now. Matching with a good player on ranked. I mean, that's life, right? Interesting. Turok can threaten turn 1. Yeah. I think I like this. I also just like this. You're banning my Ragnet? Really? Okay then. Is it because... I think if that's the case, I have to ban this. And then I have to bring... I think Volfi's a good Tim here. I think Mushuk's a good Tim here. Wastewater hits these guys really hard. Oh, I pick again. So it's to Inky and Tuvine. Either way, I think I want to bring Turok. It's just sad because I know Turok's going to lose to a hook here, water attacks here, and will only really be able to help on that 5th slot. And I already have like a couple of ground types, or a couple of things that do well against them. But I'm not sure what Zalbian offers me here. I think I just go Turok. What do you think we're getting next island? I think we're getting Arbory, and I think we're getting Melee and Mental. Wind Melee or Wind Mental? I think it would be very silly for them to make Wind Mental at this point, unless it did something very different than what Barnshee does, and I can't imagine that doing Wind Mental and doing something different than what Barnshee does would be very good, since those are both very offensive types. Like, I can't imagine a very, like, defensive-based Wind Mental 2Kai evolution. Okay, so if I were him, I would swap on that side. I'm not sure what I would swap into, but I think his Tulkan's not very threatened right now. I think the play is to double into this slot. Oh, he stayed in. Interesting. Mirroring. Okay. There's the Wind Burst. Okay. We can do this now. No, he can't. He's gonna Tornado. Damn it! Tornado does more damage. Maybe he predicts the swap. If he plays his cards right here and swaps in like Babawa, he's gonna just win off the momentum of that. Oh. That's interesting. I don't think we lived the Wind Burst. Mirroring was kind of clear with the Chamomile. I don't know Gaialis well enough to know yet, so that's part of why we're laddering. There's the Tornado on Calibus. Sadly, we lose here. I think we're okay with that for the most part. It's a little bit frustrating just because I know like there's probably a Koish coming in. Still got 40% and the hand fan. So he knows I'm not bringing in Mushuk. It'd be crazy to bring in Mushuk. So I'm definitely not doing that. Except I am, because like these guys are coming in. Yeah, I think I have to. I think I have to bring in Mushuk. And like, if he Wind Bursts, he Wind Bursts. Oh. Interesting. You do not have Piezoelectric Blow. Inky doesn't do much here. Can I just Wastewater the spot and then also fire the spot? Like, is that not bad? I guess he could swap... No? He did swap the Gaialis. That's what concerns me. So I'm predicting another swap from the Inky into... Oh, no, I see. Yeah, I'm definitely predicting a swap there then. But just in case, I think I do need to cover this. Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't hate that. And then he's gonna Wind Burst. Oh, that's so much damage. I'm always surprised by how much damage Tulkan does. Unfortunately, I have to swap now. Like, there's no way out of this. I think I screwed up big time. I'm just surprised he didn't swap at all. I guess it makes sense in the grand scheme of things. Like, I have two Earth Tims in the back that don't want to be out. He's got Babawa, and he knows I'm gonna swap now into something that can take a Water Cutting Lily. He still has plenty of stamina on this Tulkan, so I have to swap here into, I think, Volphy. And then I think I also swap on this side. The reason camo is on mirroring is so you can melt it down with things like, so you cannot melt it down with things like poison, so you get the maximum value out of mirroring. That makes sense. My Gyalis is resistant, I think, so. Water Cutting Lily in on the Volphy side, right? Because you knew I would swap it? No, you predicted correctly, the 2-Rock side. That is such a hefty Tulkan. Oh my goodness. So, what can we do here? Not much, really. I think there's a chance we see Koish come in, but gosh, I hate this. We can Dust Vortex the Koish, and then we can also just like Tornado, I guess, here. Do we just like lose the Volphy now? Oh my god, we're getting absolutely wrecked by this Tulkan! Water Cutting Lily happens before 2-Rock can move, and now it's like all up to Mushuk. Oh god. Not entirely all up to Mushuk, like... Morale boosting whip is not doing me any favors here. Wastewater here. Because it can hit a potential swap, and then Wind Burst here, I think, just in case it is a swap into something else. Tulkan retreats. Water Cutting Lily into Tulkan, probably. Yeah, which kills, of course it does. And that secures us the loss. I'd really have preferred it if that didn't kill. Because now his Tulkan is recovered from the OX and can kill. Yep. Very good player. Good job, Garce. GG. I'll see it out, though. I feel like this is just going to be like Lava Wave and Tornado, and that's just how it is. I don't have a fast enough move to outspeed, so I'll do the only thing I can do, which is try and waste water as fish. Probably won't work. Yep. There it is. GG's. GG's. Very good player. But that's okay. What did I learn? I learned that people don't swap nearly as often as I think they will, and that Tulkan's a bigger threat than I gave it credit for, even on the team that I'm playing. I love how you already knew that Garce was a good player, though. Like, oh right, we were gonna do quests. Okay. So how do I feel about this team now? What did I learn? I might have to just go back. That's part of the reason that I play on stream, is because I can learn things from reading chat, but I can also learn things from get back to Marile's engineering. Where is that? Here? But I can also learn things by going back and watching it. Like, I've gone back and watched my own VODs before and been like, oof, now that I'm better, I can see that that was a huge mistake, you know? Even on some of the matches I win, I'm like, oh, I could have played that way better. What would have helped? I have this feeling in my gut, like, Guys is really good in this meta, and I feel like even if it gets first ban every time, it's still really good in the same way that, like, Rebattles is good for Dojo rematches, you know? Oh, is that the whole... Oh, okay. Actually, at the Malachite Furniture Shop, I think, is up here. Let me think. Gaialis with mirroring is scary. I think Gaialis is really good. I'm kind of sad that I don't have one. It's on my list of stuff to get, but you still have to actually get the Temtem, so having a list is worthless. I think I'm going to try aggro for this next battle. I do think Nagai's is good. I just don't think that I'm good enough with the team until I scrim some more. What could I have done differently? I Fire Tornadoed the Inky. I'm thinking maybe I should have swapped into 2 Earth Tims at that point, because the Inky wasn't actually threatening me. And then I would have gotten to attack his... Even if he swapped to Babawa, if I had 2 Earth Tims, I could have hit the Tulkan pretty hard. Yes. I think that's probably what I should have done. What did I lead with? I led my Tulkan plus Calibus. I guess I thought with double screen that I wouldn't take as much damage from... It was Hand Fan. Hand Fan Tulkan is what did me in. Yeah, and he banned very quickly my electrics. Oh wait, it's this way. I don't take hints from bans. I gotta pay more attention to that. Like, if they have first ban, and they ban something, I need to figure out what their strategy is gonna be. What? Let's get this over with. What am I even using? What does chat think of this analysis? Grandpa needs your soul. I don't even know what I brought. I guess I brought Gaialis and Scaravolt. Let's go, half full Scaravolt. Matchmaking's been canceled. No! I don't want this. How long ago was this quest supposed to be done? I see this grandpa is level 25. Oh dear. Yeah, the Toxic Ink was probably your best move since it does percentage damage and I'm about 45 levels ahead of you. Okay. Great. I do not care about the story at all. I like the little blue cloak and the little flower on Akusa's knight. That's very cute. Oh, I'm gonna double cash and Thunderstrike. That seems like the way to go. We might not win on ladder, but these NPCs sure are pushovers. I can't wait to push green circles when we do finally get matchmaking back up and get to aggro. Yeah, I think we just do this. It's probably enough. Yep, it was. Here I was thinking I could just play the story while I waited for matchmaking. Either way you would have lost, but it might have been worth it to go in on Tulkan with both, since Bobble was low stamina, so would OX would at least help make sure if they didn't swap Tulkan, it's out, fish out instantly, still a losing play. Don't bully the NPCs, they're just 100 TMR, that's funny. Killing mixes for fun, for shame. I mean, yeah, I do like mix. That's why I built one, but we're not doing it for fun. We're doing it because we have to. I don't want to know the full story. I don't care. Yay, a dining room table. Perfect. Let's go back to matchmaking, please. For fun and profit. Wow, that game. Where do I go next? Find the music teacher? No, look for west of Turkasia. What the hell is Turkasia? I forgot. Turkasia. Oh, turquoise. So it's here. Yes, that's how I remember that. Turquoise is water. Also, I think it's funny because Pokemon has a thing about like having, you know, all their stuff is named after colors. And Temtem's trying to be different. So it's really cute that they have a town named Turkasia anyway. They're just like, whatever. If I found out that all of these were colors, my mind would be blown because I just don't think they are. I have 4 Temtem with me on my quest. Won that game. Nice. What are the areas? The areas are Denise, Amnesia, Tukma, Kisiwa, and Sapanku. I remember somebody telling me Sapanku was actually Japanese for something, but I don't remember what. And then most of the areas within are pretty, like, stock standard. Zadar, Brickle Damar, Turkasia, Dobby's Rest. These are really the areas. I don't really count Windward Fort or, whatever. No colors that I recognize. Yeah, just turquoise land. Just turquoise land. Dang, matchmaking's taking kind of a while. I guess it wants me to be done. I'm not gonna be done. I'm gonna keep doing ladder until I'm, like, tired of ladder. Which might be never, because even if you lose... Sapangu was the name given by the British to Japan. Would have to look it up. Interesting take. So, okay, this is gonna be a little weird, but hear me out. I was talking to someone who... We were talking about the different areas of the archipelago and how, like, each area was originally, like, probably a Pangea before it split apart. And then all the different people in the different areas represent a different race. And I'm not sure if you can see where this is going or not, but effectively, it was... The conclusion was it was kind of a weird take, and a very British take. To see, or not British, but, you know, European take, to see all of the races represented on separate islands that were all equal, and how that might have been a bad look in an American game and would never have gone through. I guess it's not completely fair, because you can just travel between the isles pretty quickly and easily, but it almost seems like a massive oversight in the design process, like, oh, let's put a bunch of different, you know, people on different islands, that makes sense. And then it's just like, don't think about it though. And then to see, like, the name for the Japanese place is the original British name for Japan is like, that's a terrible take, right? Like, if this game was made in America, it would, like, probably not pass muster. Again, this is like levels of reading into it that we probably don't need to do. Convince Minos you are not a Bel Soto. Whoops, I have to answer him correctly. The early Mandarin Chinese or possibly Wu Chinese word for Japanese was recorded by Marco Polo as Sapangu. Yeah, like using the colonizer word for a specific place is like, it's one of those things that, you know, most people would never care about, but if you do want to drill deeply into the history of the region, you could come up with reasons to be like, interesting. I need help from a friend. He's an engineer, probably. He was meeting a friend. I don't know. Ectley. He was staying at, oh my god. Aerosol Palace. What's the Dojo Master's hobby? Surfing. Oh, that worked. Don't think about it as a very common aspect of creature collection. That's true. We were also discussing how in Pokemon, like, where does food come from? Interesting. How do Pokemon eat? Don't think about it. To be fair with Saponku, it is curious on the origin of the name. Oh yeah, like, I certainly didn't know it until... Uh-oh. My green screen's messed up now.
What happened?
Oh, it was just for a second. Because, I mean, Japan and Eastern Asia we didn't really colonize. That's true. Oh, man. I never know if it's... Okay, I wanted to use aggro. Except the fights over Korea. I would still call using any kind of British name for anything a bad look in any video game. But, like... Here's the thing. Here's why they get a complete pass, and I would never, like, make a YouTube deconstruction video about why Archipelago is bad, is because they already have they, them pronouns from the outset, so I know, like, whatever their take, their heart's in the right place, like... There's absolutely no way, you know, that they would mean to do any kind of harm, so I'm sure it was just, like, a neat trivia fact. I also have to recognize that they're, in Spain, right? Crema is Spain. Hey, I think I just fought this guy earlier. Not today, but before. Hilariously, the other team would have been better here. Isn't that the way of it? I hate having first ban in this scenario. I don't think I need to ban Skunch. I think I do need to ban either Gaialis or Turok. I think Gaialis is the bigger threat. I have 3 electric types against 1, 2, 3 Tims that are weak to electric. It just demands a certain suspension of disbelief and lack of cynicism, and if we know one thing on the internet is good at, it's the lack of cynicism. Yeah. That's what we're known for, a lack of cynicism. He banned the Tulcan, so what does he want to bring? He wants to bring poison types, like this, and he wants to bring Kinu as well. So if we lead in with something that's weak to poison, and then bring Barnshee. I think we definitely want to bring Ukama. No, we want to bring this. We want to bring this for sure. This hits so many of their Tims. And now they can bring Turok if they want to, but they have to commit. They have to commit to that Turok. And I can just, I think this will one-shot a Turok. I think Ukama does it. Ooh, drafting is hard. I remember hearing on Twitter that a cultural consultant for each island. I know the one for Kasiwa, but not any of the others. That's so cool. See, I have so much respect for Crema. Okay, so they do bring the Turok. So I bring... Oh, and they're gonna bring something else. Okay. The Turok won't be able to hit the Barnshee. Skunch! So I can bring the Ukama and a water cannon here. Oh, yeah, I think I have to. Now they get to ban something else. They're almost certainly going to ban this Barnshee. Another game I was rather into, Block Book, consulted with Slavic ethnographers to make sure they got folklore and mythology right. It's always cool when care is put in. Very true. Mix is their ban. Really? Why? I get to ban something now. What am I weak to right this second? Poison, I think. But I really don't want to fight Mushuk, is the big one. Or Nidrasil, really? And then I bring this, for sure. I think I go Thunderstrike and Water Cannon on turn 1. And the only thing they could swap into is Mushuk. And then I get to bring... suddenly I don't love how this draft goes. Plague, I don't think I bring this. Plague doesn't do much for me, but it's electric. They're both kind of weak. Yeah, I think I have to go with this. Max speed 2-Rock Stone Ball doesn't outspeed Scaravolt, so yeah. Yeah. I'm worried about that Scunch a little bit. I don't think it's going to be a huge issue, but I do think the Scunch could hit my Ukama pretty hard. I don't think the Scunch can kill either way. Hey, Malzondi is now following. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. All right. So their best swap here is into Mushuk. For sure. But they might go with Volorend or Tolkien. Mushuk hits both of these and doesn't get very hard by either of them. So I think I just double into 2-Rock, and then if they swap, they swap. What's up? Not much. Laugh at myself, I love that follow alert. Want to follow and unfollow just to see it again. As long as we get more follows, it's fine, right? Perfect jab. Are we faster? Are we faster? If we're not faster, we might just like lose. Oh, no, we're good. So now they can bring in the Mushuk, and that will be sad for us. This can Savage Suplex here after a perfect jab. That's kind of unfortunate. I don't want to double swap. That's the worst thing that could happen. Wastewater. My entire team does not want to get wastewater. It's very sad. Savage Suplex coming right here. I think we swap this into Barnshee. I think Barnshee takes a Savage Suplex. Maybe not. I think we need Barnshee to come in, but you know what? We do still need the Scaravolt. We don't necessarily need the Ukama. So we could swap this into Barnshee. And be fine with that. And then we could also Aquatic Whirlwind into... or Blizzard. Honestly, into Mushuk. That might not suck. Getting wastewatered will suck, but I think we survive it. And I think he really is going to Savage Suplex here. 2-Rock users are strutting out like they're invulnerable. It's so surprising how many 2-Rocks I've fought stay in. Yeah, there's the Savage Suplex on Barnshee, which is half damage. I'm no longer invigorated, which is sad. And then does Mushuk attack here? No, he wastewaters the Ukama. Shouldn't kill, and then we Blizzard back. Yeah, okay. Tornado is up. But we can only kill one. The Scunch is way more threatening. Which is why I think he's gonna swap it out. Not more damage than it should, half the damage. Cool. Tornadoing the Mushuk prevents the Ukama from dying. Unless he swaps in something else. But then we lose this, probably. Beta bursting here is good, no matter what. Ninjutsu, be careful. That's true. Let's try this. You got it. Volerand lives. And we Aquatic Whirlwind there. Big damage. Ninja Jutsu on the Barnshee. Does kill. Slow Jutsu. Slow, but not too slow. I think we bring Scaravolt back in. We get to heal a little bit from Baton Pass. He no longer has Ninja Jutsu. He can Savage Suplex here, but I think Ukama's gonna be faster than both of these, Tim. So I think we can do this and this. And I think... Ooh. This will not kill. Might come close. Do we live? We do live! We do live, and then we get to do our big thunder attack. Unless the Volerand's faster somehow with Tornado, maybe? Knocked itself out due to overexertion. Fair enough. Noxious Bomb. Okay, on whom? The Ukama. So you do still get thundered. But your special defense goes up. Oof. And, like, note that Volerand is faster here. So Mushuk gets to come back in, which is terrible. Terrifying. We have to swap the Scaravolt out, I think. I can bring Volphy in and hit the Mushuk, but I'm gonna get waste-watered. And this slot's gonna be toxic no matter what, so unfortunately we might just lose the Scaravolt here. We also have Tulkan to worry about. Amphitheater has to hit Volerand, I think. But then it's just gonna get waste-watered. But we might then be able to hit the Mushuk, but then it's Volphy v Tulkan. I don't see a good way out of this. I think we do have to bring in Amphitheater. Mushuk comes in. Wastewater incoming. Burrow would be funny, because then I could Electric Storm if they don't hit me. And then we can Lightning Bolt here, and he doesn't have a good swap. Wastewater hits one of these. I like Burrow a lot here. And then I like Thunder Strike into Volerand. Yeah. Oh no! What? There's just no way. That's so sad. Savage. .6%. That's what we lost by. It's okay. It's actually not the end of the world here. Because we're going to Plague this Mushuk, and then we're going to Bright Beam. And if it uses a big attack like Wastewater on the Amphitheater, it'll be really funny because it's going to miss. And then, unless that's Drill. If it's Drill, Mushuk will be really surprised. And if it's the Volphy really hard, then that's fine too. Oh, yeah, there it goes, the Overexert. Okay, okay, okay. Good, 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 good. Now we just have to kill this. Also, we got heatered. Unfortunate. Cool. Winnable? Tulkan hit Amphitheater faster than we can hit back, probably. No, it's heater, so unless they invested a whole lot of speed, I'm gonna be faster. Which means Dust Vortex here, and then Plague here next turn. I think. And T-Strike here and hope. Ooh. That didn't do as much as I needed it to. Fiery Soul into Amphitheater, of course, of course. Dust Vortex, do big damage? Not big enough. We should get some rest. Okay, we do have Sandstorm, but it's gonna be low priority. So I think we Plague into... we can Bush. We could Bush, but I don't think that it works. I think we do have to do this. We were running very different Amphitheaters. Mine always got outsped by Tulkans. Well, I think this is a slower Tulkan than we're used to seeing. Tornado do big damage. Yeah. And then we have Sandstorm, which do damage, but not enough damage. Yeah. And then Mushuk do big damage with Perfect Jab, and we die. There it is! That was very close. Oh my god, we're losing like chunks of TMR here. I think we've lost over 20 every time. It's depressing, I gotta tell you. Because I feel like when I win, I get like 3. But it's okay. What could I have done differently that match? I think my pick ban phase was good at the beginning. I think halfway through the pick ban phase, we kind of lost our momentum. I think what I do badly is I don't have enough of a plan for the end game. Did I not convince him that I'm not a Belsodo? I thought I did. $1,000 to $1,200 is a TMR jail. I know a lot of people have been there for a while. Well, TM Trainer. I know this guy. He's very good. Hi, TM Trainer. This is a completely different team than the last one. I think you can make it though. Do you? Let's look at the combos. Banned Mushuk first. I think I ban... I'm scared of Gaialis. I'm really scared of Gaialis, but... I think we kill Gaialis, actually. Yeah, I see TM Trainer all the time in the competitive chat. This is odd. The Mimit's kind of scary, because I feel like a good player can do a lot with Mimit. He banned the Mushuk for some reason, so he must have been afraid of me using that on... what? Volcrane, perhaps? I don't have any Water Tim. Let's ban the Volcrane. Has 4 possible Doomers with Mimit. Joy. Kinu. Okay. Well, my immediate reaction is to go Tulkan. And then if I were him, I guess Amphitheater would be good. So would... what else would be good for him? This thing, probably? Spars people run as a tank will try to doom stuff with Psychosis and heal with Inductor. Yeah. Could also just Mimit. That'd be very funny. I don't want to get Beta Bursted. So Amphitheater is the thing. Let's do... let's just do this. Let's see what he does. Tyrannac. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. What am I banning? I'm no longer super afraid of Amphitheater or this. Gaialis, not really. Mimit, kind of scary. This thing kind of scary too. I'm not sure if he picks it, but it seems to be his linchpin. Blocking their own protector. He had to stop my heater from going off. Kinu, so he must be wanting Gaialis and such. This is so weird. This is so weird. Size Munch. Also, Kinu. Then what? Mimit or Gaialis? That's why he did it, because he blocked my only Toxic. That's cute. I feel like most of this doesn't hit very hard into He's only got one Tim that really hits hard into Scare Revolt. Okay. TM Trainer. Let's see it. Let's see what you brought. Literally nothing in this entire setup wants to take Tolkien's Fiery Soul. So I'm just gonna do that. And he Beta Bursts into the Yowler. No, he Lifeful Saps. Fascinating. So that's gonna be a swap. Embers on Yowler. Okay. Again, nothing really on his team wants to take that, except perhaps the Mimit, I guess? This is definitely swapping out. It's the one that blocks gears. Oh, okay. Well, cute. He could try to hit my Yowler. Like, he could, yeah, he could Mimit into Yowler, which would be cute. And then, I guess I wouldn't like that very much. On the other hand, he could just keep Kinu in and try to build a wall. Yep, it's a Yowler. And then he Embers Yowler again? No. He's slower than that somehow. Oh, he got some rest. So next turn comes like the big meteorite that dooms. Tornado might hit this hard enough. I need Tolkien to live, but I also feel like Tolkien is really good here. Definitely need Tolkien to live. He's on turn 2 now, so he does have the Oshidashis, etc., etc. I feel like I tornado this. And then I feel like I Oshidashi here. Interesting. Caramel. Oh, okay. Cute. Does this kill? No, it does not. Unfortunate. We hit the wrong way. Stretch. We will stretch. There's the extinction I was worried about. Doom. Big Doom energy. Let's see. Do we have any way to take this off? Not really. I can swap in... What do I want to swap in here? Size Munch? And then I can Savage Suplex, or I could Hibernate. Sure, we'll Hibernate. Why is there a dehydration channel point skull? Literally 1984. We like to hydrate here. That's a nifty team. Shelter, eh? Defense special, defense up. Overexerted. I'm thinking here. No, that won't work. He's gonna swap for sure, right? For sure. Oh man. does swap, then I can rest, and the matcha will work, right? Kinu swap needed now. You think so? Yeah, it does block the item. So sad. We're just gonna lose to this. This is very silly. I don't think I have a way to beat this combo at this point in time. I think I'm just gonna concede. No, I don't want to do that. I think I'll heat up and then I'll swap into... It doesn't matter, really. I guess I can still just hit something. It won't work, but... Yeah, he goes for the Revitalize. We heat up. Losing the Tulcan sucks. I should have banned this thing. I just didn't know what it did. Honestly. We'll bring in Kinu. He'll do the same thing he did last time with the Meteorite, and it is what it is. He's just gonna keep revitalizing indefinitely. So we could try and kill it before that happens, but it's probably not gonna work. Yeah. No way. How do we just concede? I hate this. I don't want to play anymore. Good job, team trainer. You made me not want to play anymore. Obviously, I am gonna play, but that sucked. GG's, GG's. This is why we ladder. I didn't know what that did, now I do. You know what's funny is I've never had this long a losing streak, like, in this entire game. This is the first time I've lost 4 times in a row, and of course it would be on stream. So bad, Omega lol. That was a tough Doomstall team setup. Yeah. I've never seen it before, so... Just got a Luma Halsey. That's awesome. Halsey. That's the one in Cypark this week. Tyra's so bulky, it's scary. Yeah, that's why he banned... In retrospect, like, this is literally why we ladder, as we learn. In retrospect, him banning the Mushuk first was because it was the only thing that could hit his Tyrannac for super effective damage. Now, we know that the Tyrannac was the whole game plan. So, which honestly makes sense, because Tyrannac doesn't do a whole lot by itself. You have to build a team around it, so banning the only thing that hits it that hard makes sense. Also, hilariously, if we had brought another team, we probably would have had a better shot. A Wastewater Zalbian would have done good work. Let's see if we can get through this before he stops, before we, surfing. There we go. Headmistress Dulsa and Denise. Need to check VOD, is curious about Doom Team as well. Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. I'll be combing through this with like a fine-tooth comb to see all of the mistakes that I made, what I could have done, and more importantly, what teams I would have preferred to play in each match, so I can try and build a team that I actually like. Believe it or not, all 3 of the teams that I've built so far, I don't love. I would like to find a team that I'm attached to. It's part of the reason why I'm so like open to criticism on all of the teams that I have, is because it's just like, yeah, okay, that's probably bad, you're right. I don't think it's very useful if I don't fight back. Like, I have to have a reason for putting them on the team, and yet Luthor has followed. Hey, I know you. Welcome. You're just in time to see me probably lose another game. We have not done well tonight. 340 HP and 175 in both defenses. Is this the new meta? Is Tyrannac the new meta? Can we make Tyrannac meta? Probably not. I think most Tims have a defense against Doom. Okay. What do we want to bring today? I want to bring pure aggro. Yes, pure aggro. Okay, we immediately see 1, 2, and then Mimit, of course. 1, 2, 3. Scavenger, likely super boss. These two are just good, and then Malflank. So having these two on team for these is strong. Having a bunch of electric types for this and this is strong, but I need electric types that don't die to Lava Wave, which is rough. Although I do have 2. And then Babawa dies to Toxic, which I don't have any of, so probably need to ban Babawa, to be honest. Or Badger. I don't think he leads with Badger. Why did he ban Mix? Let's think about it. He banned Mix because he wants to bring these two. Okay. That's my theory. Source Replicator, OB10, Ruins, Doomstall. What am I talking about? Lulu end me. Are you okay? I love it. Lava Wave and Water hurts me unless I'm Nezla, hysterically enough. I think we can actually do good work with Scaravolt, though. He doesn't really have any ground moves. And then he would need to bring a Water Tim, which is going to be Mimit. And I think I bring this just so he doesn't ban it, which he's going to do if I don't bring it. Or I could bring Nezla as well. That would be funny. Because Nezla does do pretty good into his entire lineup, I think. And we'll see if he bans this. I feel like he goes Mimit here. His Tulkan is not good into my team, really. Yeah, he does go Mimit. Okay, so if I were him, I would ban this for sure. Knowing that, I think I need to ban... It's got to be either the Badger or Malflank. What am I more afraid of? If I ban the Badger, he bans my Hypoxia guy. If I ban the Malflank, he bans my Volphy. And I just don't have an answer to Valash, except for Tulkan, which dies to a few other things. So I think I ban the Valash. Yeah, that's what I'm going with. Thanks for the follows. Thank you so much for the follows. I'm going out for drinks, but I wanted to at least introduce myself. I'm in PDX, but I haven't been as active. Nice to meet you, Monsieur Bear. Hopefully I didn't butcher that. Yep. That's the ban. That's the ban right there. He doesn't ban it. He goes for Ukama instead. I'll be surprised if he does that. He did. Why did he do that? Because he wants to bring Tulkan. This is Aquatic Whirlwind. I'm sure he knows that. Does he think he can kill this? Volphy does pretty well here, I think. And now you get to pick 2 more, and I get to decide between Amphitheater and Tulkan. I'm not hearing the alert for the follows. 2 Ice Cubes kills Scara, just by the way. Yeah, it definitely does. So I can't just, like, Sparks up this and then hit one of them, which is kind of what I wanted to do. And I don't really have a good swap in. I could bring this, predict the ice cubes, and then go for Amphitheater, which would be funny. I don't think... I'm not sure. I don't think Amphitheater does as much for us. I think Volphy is a pretty safe swap. So I'm pretty sure I don't have the ability to kill one of these on turn 1 with Nesla. But I think what I can do... Monka Giga, you don't think so? Because Ice Cube's Lava Wave, you do live, so it's just 50-50. So you think if I swap to Volphy here, I'm gonna be sad? Let me see if it's a bulky Amphi, because I don't actually remember. This is not a bulky Amphi. That might be correct. Well, I don't want to just lose the Scarabolt. It's really good into... well, not much. They're definitely faster. I feel like Ice Cubes is the play. I feel like Volphy survives this. And then I think I just go for Sparksing myself. No, I have Chamomile on. Does Chamomile block Sparks? I don't think it does. Let's just T-Strike one of them. Who do I think is weaker? We can Plague at least. We can Plague one of them next turn. If we live. How sad are we? Oh, we're very sad. That's exactly enough. That does exactly enough damage. That's crazy. Wow. Oh, but we do KO the Koish. I don't hate that. I think that was actually a pretty decent swap. I'm okay with that, yeah. Because I like Scaravolt more into this back end than I do Volphy. So what do we think he brings in? I feel like he brings in these guys. So I bring in Barnshee. Decent swap, yes. Safe swap, no. Yeah, if it had been bulky Volphy, we might have lived it, but I do have regrets. Not many regrets. Let's bring Barnshee in. Malflank comes in. So, here's the issue. Malflank can swap into Tulkan. If that happens, I think I'm fine with it. I still want to hit Malflank with Beta Burst, but Lava Wave might be coming for my Barnshee. Or Ice Cubes, probably Lava Wave. It could also just swap out. We might just lose the Barnshee if we stay in. So we might swap to... no, because then we get caged. So let's Beta Burst here, and then let's... T-Strike here. Yep. Imagine if they still had both Lava Waves. I just genuinely will never understand even a little why they did that. Koish's top meta team, Tim. Let's keep Quetzal and add Lava Wave. Oof. Okay, that went well for us. Base jump on Nesla. Sure, what comes in now? I can E-manip this Malflank. You don't want to bring in Skunch. Gorgeous opener, you got this. It'll be our first win. I'm glad to give Chad a win. Okay, Tulkan here. Energy Manipulation hits hard. Aquatic Whirlwind hits hard here. And they had no swap for Malflank, like they had to bring in something, and now it's Skunch versus the world, even if Fiery Soul somehow manages to KO. But nope, not even close, because this happens. And like, I'm done with Nezla, so this is fine. GG. That was a pretty straightforward match, it turns out. Hilariously, we could have lost the Scaravolt. Told you neutrality was good on aggro. You're right. Neutrality very good on aggro. You were correct. Good call. You know what's funny? I built both anyway. I just went with neutrality on your advice. So it was good advice. Where were we going? We had to find Headmistress Dulsa in Denise. I'm so glad we won one. I don't think I could have taken it if I lost again. I'm kidding. I've lost way more than that in Pokemon. Where's the Headmaster? Are you the Headmaster? You don't look like the Headmaster type. You're not the Headmaster either. Air Specialist Barntree is trolling, to be honest. Yeah, we guessed it. Hello. Where's Calais? I know he's here. She's obviously lying. Hello. You're Calais. I'm a teacher. No, you ain't. I'm a friend. I'm not like the others. I'll escort you. I did not escort him. Meet with him at the airport and escort him. I have no idea what we're doing. Nezla's been on quite the journey from one of the worst teams in the game to decent where we are now. Will we hit the Nezla meta in Arbory? You know what? That's a good question. An electric type that hits, you know, all electric types will get a slight buff in Arbory just because mental types will be more common. I guess it just depends on what mental types they come out with. If they come out with like mental electric types, we'll be sad, but that's not the correct place at all. Well, I'm glad I got a win, but I want to battle more. So please, yes. Yeah, the biggest Nezla buff in Arbory is the addition to melees to counter Volphy. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, that's true. Volphy does kind of crap all over Nezla. Well, this is the team we won with. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Tims that are weak to electric. 6 Tims that are weak to electric. I get first ban. Do we just ban the only thing that kills electrics and then go from there? I almost feel like Ukama or Nature Coish is the better ban, but I'm really tempted to just go this way. Calibus might be better. No. I do still think we ban this. A Nature Melee Tim sounds so gorgeous for Volphy. Amphiteer's an interesting ban. I would have banned the Scaravolt for sure. Yeah, let's go with this and see what they do. Like, I just banned Mudred, so this does do some damage, though. And the Toxic keeps me from just bringing in Nezla. What could I bring? I could bring this. Or Volphy. Let's think. What do we want to do? We want to hit the Ukama really hard. We don't have a good counter for it, though. And I think the only real thing I can do here is bring in Volphy. Volphy can hit here. Bans my Ukama. Interesting. Why? I'll ban you Tulkan then. Will I ban Tulkan? Or will I ban... Yeah. I like this ban instead of Tulkan. And then I like bringing this. Okay. I'm really not sure what we're doing here. I think I've lost the plot a bit. So this draft may have gone tits up. But I know for sure one thing I definitely want to do, because this is a very fast Volphy, and because I'm pretty sure Water Cannon will kill my Scaravolt, I'm pretty sure I want to swap the Scaravolt out, predicting the Water Cannon and swapping to Nesla. He could Toxic Ink to cover the swap, and that would be cool. But if he does that, then I'm going to bring in... I'm still going to Plague this. Now, if he swaps into something that can take the Plague, it's going to be a Doroboros. And if that's the case, I will be in a bit of trouble. That's his only deal. But I think he risks more by swapping than he does by just hitting. Oh, no, he does swap. Into a Doroboros, into Koish. Okay. So he wants to Water Cutting Lily something. Is this a Size Munch's Rec Quetzalinu Mushuk? What? I don't like any of those words. Strangles the Nesla, so it's a non-issue next turn. Okay. We're not trapped, though. So what we can do here is Water Cutting Lily's going this way, and we can swap into something that takes a Water Cutting Lily. Might just be Mix time. I'm pretty sure Mix takes Water Cutting Lily. And then we Plague again, because it's trapped. It won't kill, though, but that's fine. The worst word in that list is Mushuk, to be honest. Yeah. Water Cutting Lily hits really hard, but doesn't kill. Doesn't kill. Doesn't kill. Doesn't kill! Hype. That's what you want to see. Nice. So now we Emanip here. Water Cutting Lily is disgustingly strong, watch out. Calibus rested. I know, I'm surprised too. Now I just need to not blow what I have. My temptation is to Plague over Calibus, but I'm almost thinking it's time to swap to Scaravolt? Or Nesla again? The Emanip here seems good. I don't think he has anything that hits double, so he's gonna have to hit into the Volphy. Which means I can swap into Nesla and tank... Ooh. Ooh, what do I want to bring in? Because Nesla does not want to take a Toxic Ink or a Humiliating Slap. I could bring in the Barnshee, actually. Do they have anything to counter that? Not really. I could bring in the Barnshee, take the Toxic Ink, and then I could fire back a Hypoxia. Or I could Plague the Calibus and it would have to stay in. Ooh, he Water Cutting Lilies again before I can Emanip. It's a fast Koish. I think I'm glad I did that. Yep. Because now you're handcuffed. That's a very fast Koish. I really thought I would have that. And then the Volphy goes down. Thanks for killing my Volphy. You're trapped, and I can Hypoxia you. I bet they were hoping for the Volphy KO. No dice. Ukama could come in, and that would suck. But I think I want Barnshee no matter what. I was hoping for Tsunami Calibus. Okay, Tulkan, huh? Oh no, it's Heater! This is the worst timeline. I don't think I can do anything about that. Oh, that's so strong. I love that for them. So I'm Crystal Spikesing something. Or Psy-Surging something. Sag. I think I'm Psy-Surging here. I suppose they could swap the Tulkan out for Kama since they know that I'm not gonna... Or Adoraboros. They don't really need it anymore. And Crystal Spikes will still do a shitload of damage. And then I Hypoxia this thing because it's trapped. It's really just a matter of like, do I Psy-Surge or do I Hypoxia? That's what it comes down to. I don't really know. I think Psy-Surge. I think I Psy-Surge. Fiery Soul, eh? Guess who has neutrality? Oh, but you have, I guess, Coat. Yeah, and then Water Jet comes in for big damage. And that does not do nearly enough. Okay. Scaravolt? Thunderstrike into this slot does good damage. And then Tornado here for the W. Not quite W, but like, I think that's the play. I don't see a world where Tolkien doesn't try to finish off the Barnshee. Yep. And we're fine with that. I feel like Barnshee did enough of a job that we're okay with it. We are not quite at a position where Scaravolt just runs away with it though, which is kind of sad. Especially since Ukama is faster. Tim can die in one turn and have done its job. I'll tell you their Calibus did work. A lot of work. I think we just double Electric Storm. And see if the Water Cannon kills Scaravolt, which I think it does. Oh, no, maybe not. Neutrality. Virulent Gust on Nesla. Oh, and Scaravolt, right. Oh, okay, so now it's Adoraboros versus Nesla, and I feel like we definitely do not win this. Especially not now. But Aquatic Whirlwind is really our best move. We don't OX from it. But I think we just die to Virulent Gust hitting us. With Reactive Vial, yeah. It was close, though. It was close. GG's. I don't know how I play that better. But I'll go back and watch it and find out. Reactive Vial hurt. I bet they're loving that. Watch me like go down 100 in ladder today. Like, ugh. That's okay. We can make it back up another day. Sure, let's play this team again. What don't I like on their team? I don't like any of it. Did we fight this person today? It looks familiar. This is a very familiar team. This is their only Earth Tim. Not like it's the only threat to Scaravolt, but it is their only Earth Tim. They banned Nesla. Okay. Now what? Inky. The only turn 1 move I have against Inky is Tulkan. And Badger. Yep. So Tolkien has to come in, and they get to ban the other Electric Tim, probably, since they're on a tear banning Electric Tims. Wolfie? Okay. Weird. I have 2 mentals to hit these 2. But I'm scared of not having a good flyer, I guess. I think I ban... Oh, I just fought this person. Oh, that's funny. They must be very good. I get the last pick, right? No, I don't. I guess I'm gonna ban their... Yeah. I don't think Barnshe does a whole lot to me. So I'll bring Mix. That's gonna be my first swap. If they bring 2 neutrals... I think I just don't bring Ukama. No, that might not be correct. I think Ukama does more for me than, it's a toss-up. Maybe I do bring Ukama. Be right back. Give me, like, 15 seconds. I already know my first turn. Okay, I return. So my first turn is, I'm gonna swap the Scaravolt out, because it's gonna do good damage against their entire team. To Mix, because I think it's gonna be targeted. And then I'm gonna Fiery Soul here. That's my theory. Cheers for the hydrate. Stretch. Inky's going down. Let's see if they were smart and targeted the Tolkien with the Inky. They were. And with Valash, it might die. Yep. So Inky in exchange for Tolkien. Oh no, they lived. Insanity. Okay, we might lose now. Okay. What can we do? We have energy manipulation here. Our fastest Tim is Barnshe, but we definitely don't want to bring it into this board. They have no Piezoelectric. Ukama's quite fast. We don't have... we can E manipulation here, and then fire into this. And I think Ukama's the best one to do that with, because they don't really have anything else that hits Ukama. Let's try that. Let's see if E-Manip can outperform Sparking Bullet. I can't believe it. I can't believe they survived. That's crazy. Sharp stabs into the Mix for the kill. Oh no! We just lose to this Inky. We just got Inkied. I can't believe it. I can't believe how fast the Inky is. I have nothing yet. I have nothing now. Oh no. We literally have to waste an Aquatic Whirlwind on hitting this Inky, I think. Even though it doesn't really matter. Wow. GG's. I guess I could do this, since they're gonna target this. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. You got Stinky Rip. I can't believe it, honestly. I can't believe how fast it is. It's so fast. Yeah, we're just gonna lose to this I really thought that the burn would kill if it was that fast, you know? Yeah, no, I understand there's not much to be gained with bulk, but that's why I thought the Fiery Soul would kill. I'm gonna have to run more calcs on that now. I want their spread. Yeah, there's like nothing I can do here. We just lose. I can play it out for fun, but it's not gonna happen. Bye, Barnshee. Wrecked. I'm not sure how I play that different. I guess we lost in the draft, but let's see. I could have... Yeah, we're gonna concede now. What could I have done differently? What was the draft like? What did we ban first? Let's assume that we did the draft correctly, and we led Tulkan plus Bro OPOP, right? What's up, 8-Bitten? Let's assume we did the draft correct, and we have Tulkan lead against Inky and against Valash. And I have Scaravolt and Tulkan. I suppose I could have... Let me show you why I didn't think that that would live. Or if it did live, why I didn't think it would be an issue. 432 special attack, Pyromaniac, and Fiery Chip off of a Fiery Soul. But it lived. So it must have had some bulk, right? Does Inky just live that? I accidentally called Lulu Bitten earlier, and I have no idea why. It happens. Oh, man. So much learning today. No, I don't want to fight this. I definitely don't want to fight this. Get out of here. No, I don't think there's anything else I do differently. I think the only thing I could do differently is T-Strike. Is T-Strike the Inky. Because I guess I do technically have that one turn. But I'm just surprised that it managed to outspeed E-Manipulation from Mix. And there was something else that outsped that I was kind of surprised about. I think it did end up outspeeding Aquatic Whirlwind on Ukama, didn't it? Or am I thinking of a different game when Ukama got outsped? I don't know. Maybe the team's just weak to Inky. Maybe that's the whole of it. They didn't have the pan sunscreen though. They took the burn. They just lived with 0.7%. That was some Vossi shit. That was calced. That was a completely different game if the Inky died turn 1. But obviously, they knew it wouldn't. Huh. Okay, okay. Slots. I didn't know I was going Inky miles per hour. Wow. Oh yeah, this is the dude that we're protecting. I hope this doesn't lead me into a side quest where I, like, stop getting matchmaking. Does this end my matchmaking immediately? Should have said anything. In my game versus them, they killed my Obi-10 turn 2, which meant Bright Beam failed because of Team Elusive, meaning I hit the Valash Inky opener with +1 Sandstorm. Oh. Interesting. And I assume that was good for you. I assume that meant that you won. I would guess. The Valash Inky opener. Yeah, I won. It was too much momentum to not at a certain stage. Makes sense. Let's Crystal Bite, and no, let's... It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They're like so low level. This will kill them. Big Electric Storm on Lowally. Overexert my Scaravolt for it. I don't care. I think that did kick us out of matchmaking, though. Damn it. I don't wanna be kicked out of matchmaking. The whole point is to be in matchmaking. Doesn't matter. It's too much momentum, of course. I'll tell you what, if chat wants me to play with a different team, I can go build a different team out of whatever I have. If we don't think these are working. I can at least go look at them. Team is feeling way better than I thought it would. When I left, it was all Size Munches and Gaialis that my team hates, but that kind of falls away. Now I'm back into a lot more balance. My team can do a ton versus. Good. Bubbawa team. I don't have a Bubbawa. It is at the very top of my list to breed, though. Okay. Digital Tim City. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Bans on Amphitheater. Weird, because they have 2 poisons. Okay, what don't I like? I don't like any of it. Volphy scary. This is probably going to be not weak to electric after all. Volgon a little bit scary, but not that scary. I wonder if they're going to lead with Volgon. Volgon might be a little scary, actually. So that's baiting me real hard. What do I think it's weak to? What is it 4 times weak to? I don't think it's 4 times weak to anything. I'll lead Scaravolt, and then I'll also lead... No, it's not 4 times weak to electric, right? Because it's not going to have the synergy, it's going to have the iridescence. Yeah, so it's going to be weak to fire, and it's going to be weak to... water. What can I bring here that's good against everything else? I don't think Tolkien hates coming out here. I think Tolkien is pretty good into this. And then I can Fiery Soul. And then I can ban the Volphy. Since I have the Scaravolt. I think he goes for Ice Cubes in here. Yeah, ban the Volphy. Bans the mix. Makes sense. Fire, water, melee, neutral, and earth is what it's weak to. But it's not 4 times weak to anything. Okay. Electric hits pretty hard into everything that's left. So I'm going to bring the Nesla. And then I'm also going to bring this because there are 2 poisons. At least 2 poisons coming in. And then I think the last thing I need to bring is something else that hits. I think it's got to be Ukama. I don't think Volphy's very good into this. I could be wrong, but I think Ukama's the play. I think all 4 of these Tims hit Adoraboros hard. And Ukama hits at least 3 of these pretty decently. Where Volphy does not. I'm wondering if they're going to try and hit up the double synergy master psychic collaborator. Oh no, that sounds horrifying. Fish McGish. Well, they're gonna be burned for it. I'm sure they think there's gonna be a flying move going this way and an electric move going this way. But my gut instinct is to throw a T-Strike here and a Fiery Soul here and see what that does. I do foresee Ice Cubes hitting one of these, but I'm hoping that the Fiery Soul will either do enough damage by itself or realistically burn them to the point where they don't kill whatever they're after. Oh my god, it's not iridescent? It is Synergy Master, you got it right. GG's, my guys. What is happening? Water Cannon into the Scaravolt super sucks, but doesn't kill. Molgatros. So now what we get to do, it's kind of funny, is this will die next turn. We get to Electric Storm, I think, in case they don't attack it, and I think we go for the Tornado on that side. Man, alright. Like, it's dead next turn anyway. There's nothing we can do about that, so there's no reason not to do that. And then I think we just Tornado this way. Not because we think it'll be super effective. It won't be because of the Vial, but just because it might kill. Our only other option is like Fiery Soul, and it does half the damage. Nope. Not enough. Water Cannon hitting Tulcan? Cool. And now that's gonna kill our Scaravolt though, right? F. Big damage into Scaravolt. We completely blew that lead. If we'd hot hit this with Electric and that with Wind, it would be a completely different game, but we predicted Iridescence when we saw it, and not the correct thing, which would have been Synergy Master. You called it, Abby. You would have won this game if you'd been playing. Just because it's... like, I think this... does this kill? We're very fast. Maybe it doesn't matter. I don't know what they have that could possibly be... They could swap something in, too. Don't forget about that. Let's hit it here with Hypoxia. Cool. That was to cover our swap because we're bearded. And then is Nesla fast enough to hit this? Probably not. Matter Teleport. What the fuck is this? Interesting. That's a lot of momentum for them. I don't think we win this one, but I do think maybe we put up a decent fight with the rest of it. They have to bring in a poison type, and they cannot swap from that poison type to a different poison type. They don't have a whole lot against Barnshee. In case of Unknown Koish, it's best to double in with both a super effective and resisted move. That's the lesson from this match. Good call. Or double with 2 neutral hits. That also works. Greninja. Okay, so Electric Storm seems good here, and then Tornado seems good here, and he's gonna rock Heat Up probably. That's my theory. Could also go Tornado there, or Hypoxia really. He might have Electro Punch. I think that's his win con. I think his win con is Electro Punching this way, Toxic Inking this way. Because Ukama's not gonna do much. Our only swap is into Kama. So what can we do? We could Tornado and we could Aquatic Whirlwind. Or we could Beta Burst and Aquatic Whirlwind. Or he's gonna swap this one into... so he can go first. That's what's gonna happen. Yeah. So let's do this. No, Dr. Doom, okay. That's interesting. I wouldn't have guessed that he did that. Huh. Thick. We live that somehow. Pig Inky. That could be funny. But I'm actually going to do this. And then I'm going to Hypoxia here. Sup? How's it going, Madness? We're doing our best. We have been struggling all night, but we've learned a whole lot. None of the lessons from previous games have applied to future games in kind of an oddball twist. That's okay. That's fine. Aquatic Whirlwind and Tornado. Oh my god, that's so close. Oh no. Oh, but that did it. I think we win now. Despite our tragedy of a lead, I think we win here. Keck. I think we only win because the opponent misplayed, but I mean, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Zalbean exploded. It did. So I can T-strike this, and if I'm slower and I have to, like, lose the Nesla, I'm not slower, then I still get to Tornado next turn. But it doesn't matter because I'm not slower, so this is fine. Yeah, you were not slower. Yeah, it's funny. I was just, like, hedging my bets, I guess. Okay. I'm beginning to like this team, even though I don't ever click Sparks. We're so low. We lost so much. Maybe it's because I play at different hours. Maybe this is when all the competitive players play. Well played. Thanks. I feel like I could have played it a lot better. I think you were right to teach me Koish. Knowing that Koish could be Iridescent or Synergy Master, and taking advantage of that by hitting it twice. Makes a lot of sense. Go back to Coral Plaza and rejoin Salamacina. I have no idea who that is. This is a long quest. I see. We go here. That's what it meant by escort. If you're not clicking Sparks, you're playing Smarks better than me. That's funny. Salamacina. Who? I guess it'll be on my little map, right? Coral Plaza. Coral Plaza sounds like Arisola. The Sparks game, where the only winning move is not to play. I think you killed me with Sparks last night, so I know that's not true. But nice try. Where is Coral Plaza? I'll never know. I don't read the dialogue in this game, and if that makes me a sinner, then, like, so be it. I will burn in hell for my sins, and I'm fine with it. I would rather burn in hell than read dialogue. Gamer hell. Where I have to figure out where Coral Plaza is. Coral Plaza is interior Amnesia. I see. Thank you. You sometimes get tunnel vision in terms of Sparks and give up genuinely good openers just for Sparks, and that was what I was referring to. I see. I have zero attachment to any Tims and any openers, and in that regard, I am free. Interior. I think going here is actually faster if I'm trying to get to interior, since it puts me in interior. Coral Plaza. Oh yeah, here's the chick. Oh! I can't afford that. That's better. I have to think about it. Buy a plot of land. $30K, I guess. Yay. Has that ever happened? Oh, it has. No, only Archtamers. Can't we just improvise? Okay. This is such a long quest to get a house, but I mean, whatever. Your mind is truly free. Yeah, and truly empty. There's some competitive players who gain a certain branding or love for a certain Tim, and you never see it off their team. It probably has upsides and downsides. I think people like, I guess, I don't know, I don't want to call anybody in particular out, but the first thing that came to mind was that Tyrannac the team trainer was using. At the very least, they can, like, you know, build a team around it. The only Tim that I have any love for is... I'm going through the list of them now. Nope. None. I mean, I like a lot of Temtems, but I don't love them, you know? I don't think we fought this dude today. This is a very aggro team. He's got a ban first, so I get more time to think about it. I see 2 poisons. I see 2 grounds, so Scaravolt is no bueno here unless I ban the grounds. I also see... Ooh, okay, so he did that because I guess he's planning on opening with Bear and Kinu. How do I feel about that? I don't see any really good options for him to counter my Tolkien. Tolkien seems to just kind of run away with it, right? There are like a couple of Tim that don't immediately die to it, but not many. So I think we ban this. Even though we have Mix. Is that a mistake? It might be. Because I do have Mix. But most of his other Tims hit Mix pretty hard, right? These 2 do for sure. Let's ban the Mudrid. And see what he leads. Okay, sure. So we'll do Mix. Oh, I get to pick again, right. So Kinu's the obvious one to bring with that, but he might try and bring his own one of this, so could go Scaravolt, actually. And then what? He goes with Volphy? I hope he picks Kinu, and then I can ban the Volphy. Might be a bit of a botched draft already. Like, I'm not really sure... I figured after the Mudrid ban, he would probably, he should swap into the Volphy, but he can't risk me banning it. Okay. I'll ban his Kinu then. And I'll bring my Volphy counter. I don't really have a Volphy counter. Huge issue for this team, now that I'm thinking about it. I really don't have a Volphy counter, do I? Like, what do I do against Volphy? Just be sad? He can Plague something. He's probably going to swap this out. Maybe not. Maybe he'll toughen and then he'll swap. In which case, I should definitely swap Scaravolt for anything that can counter this Volphy. Which is going to be, I don't know. Maybe my own Volphy. Ugh, this is tough. Not having a Volphy counter sucks. Maybe I should swap the Nesla for Mushuk. Oh, that was really smart. I was hoping he would not do that. I have to ban the Mushuk now. Oh no, he already got to ban. Now he brings 2 poison types. I'm wrecked. I'm ruined. You didn't like me bringing a comma before. And I guess I can, like, bring my own Volphy like I said I would. Yeah. That makes sense. Man, that sucks. These are both bad here. I guess this is slightly less bad. You missed the team idea I put in chat earlier. Was it the one that had like a bunch of words I didn't like Mushuk? Oh, this. I will click this. Oh, okay. I like that team a lot. Okay, what can we actually do here? We can even up this Volphy. Let's go, Volphy! Yay! Does Mix survive Dust Vortex? Calibus. That team legit can't do anything if the Luma one gets banned. That's funny. He has to DV here. Oh no, he doesn't. Because I'm caged. It's over for me. I could plague my own. I could plague my own mix. What if I did that? Would that be good? Would that be good? That's pretty funny, actually. Would that work? Would Puppet Master trigger in time? I don't know if that works, but I definitely don't want to try it. I kind of do, though. Does that work? Okay, perfect. Now we're in Puppet Master range. We're geniuses. Oh, it did work! Holy shit! What can I say? I'm a genius. I don't feel like a genius. Ow! I'm poisoned. It's so bulky. Volphy does not hit much. We're happy to lose the Volphy to this. Their Volphy hits a lot of our shit. So let's plague here. $385 on Grumper radar. Mix has done work, but... Oh, he just double rested. That's hilarious. If he'd attacked with both of them, he would have been able to kill this Mix. Which is necessary for me to win here. So I'm not sure why he didn't. Probably around 4K on Gecko encountered. The Volphy had the rest, but the Calibus... I guess the Calibus didn't need to attack. You're right. I feel like we switch this out for Amphitheater. And then we Water Cannon here because we have to. It's not good. I mean, we can Crystal Spikes and kill ourselves. I hate that. But there's definitely a dust vortex coming in. No, it might be plague. We could swap to Scaravolt, but that's not useful. That's not good either. We're really screwed by not having any flyers in these two toxics. Yep, big damage. And then Calibus is gonna hit, and it's gonna do more big damage to Ukama. But the Volfi's OX'd. Is that useful enough for me to care? I guess I can swap in Scaravolt here. And then I can Plague the Volfi. He doesn't really have... I don't know. We can try this. This is probably going to be a Mushuk, though. I see Calibus swapping in for Mushuk, 100%. I just don't have a better play. Because Volfi exists. I didn't ban it like a fool. Oh. I guess that's fine. There's the Mushuk. It's gonna waste water. Plague Volfi. Bring in Mix. Yeah. I don't think Wastewater is going to KO the Amphitheater. It might. No, it doesn't. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Next turn I can Bright Beam and I guess hit hard here. If he brings in Yowler though, oh, he brings in Tulkan. Okay. So Tulkan's gonna hit this because it's faster than me. It's not Heater, which is how I know it's faster. That's also why I know to swap to Scaravolt and then hit this Mushuk with a Psy-Surge. What's up? It's been a while since I've been able to catch a stream. Not much, not much. We've just been streaming Temtem. I have not been doing well. We're doing our best though, which isn't necessarily good, but that's why we have to do it. So we have to get better. How have you been, JJ? Ooh, that was a good move. That was actually a great move. But now he has to win against... Because Scaravolt might not necessarily do the work that it needs to do, but it's coming in pretty high. And I can E-Manip this Mushuk. Can do my big electric thing. Yowler can come in. He's trapped. Imagine that in Tony the Tiger's voice. That move's not good, it's great. It's funny. It was really good. It was a good cage because I know I could have taken the damage on Scaravolt, but I almost feel like this is worse for him. Maybe not. Maybe the Amphitheater could have outlasted the Yowler if I managed to kill everything on his end. This doesn't kill, which is fine. He's gonna P-Jab, I assume, the Scaravolt. Tornado's not going to do hardly anything to the Scaravolt. Weird choice. Perfect Jab. That is going to be a problem down the road. Knocked itself out, which means this Thunder Strike hits for, sadly, no reason. I guess it's fine. I guess a regular Thunder Strike would have been kind of sad. So now this Yowler's here. I could burrow into a Firestorm if I live a Savage Suplex. If I don't live a Savage Suplex, though, I just lose. And without knowing, I think this is the play. Got my first job and I've dropped $300 on Magic the Gathering. Shows off. No way. I'm surprised. I don't think that was correct at all. I think if he'd Savage Suplex the Scaravolt, he would have been in a better position than this. Well, he's dead anyway, actually, so that's fine. I cannot believe we came back from that terrible lead, but we did. Plaguing the mix turned out to be the brilliant move here. Unbelievable. Yes, congrats on first job. About to get trade binder set up. That's awesome. When you say $300 on Magic the Gathering, though, I gotta ask, are you buying singles, or are you buying packs, or are you buying decks, or are you buying entry fees? Or other people's collections? Where was I going? Ask the Architect in Windward Fort for help. Oh no. Sure. Think we do another competitive match? Yeah? How many competitive matches have we done? I'm not gonna go much longer, just because this does take a little bit of a mental tax on me. But I want to have like a lot of stuff to go through at the end. Yeah, I love finding a random Temtem in the wild and Scaravolt immediately uses half full. That's awesome. Makes it really good. Really useful. Half the reason I want to use good friend Scaravolt is because I run around with Scaravolt sometimes. That's it. There. How about that? Come on, Scunch. Wow, if I hadn't plagued my own mix, I would have lost. That's funny. Who would do that? Who would plague their own mix in order to avoid a Dust Vortex? About a Deck Builder's Toolkit, a $100 box of 2020 packs. And recently I've been buying a bunch of singles to complete my Mono Black deck. Alright, what does Mono Black do in this meta? Is it just straight up mid-range aggro, or do we do a lot with removal because Black usually has a ton of removal, or is it kind of like Theros Mono Black where it's like hyper aggro? Where could this guy be in Windward Fort? Oh, it's right there. Nice. Rip stream. Oh no, and we're back. Ah! I have a job for your house. A Tolero. Inspiration. Got it or want it? Want. Volor is strong. You need a Volor to build a house? No, I need a Volor to draw inspiration. Okay. I'll give you a Volor. Did stream glitch for a second, chatters? Sounds like JJ had some trouble. Where is Volor? Ooh, Housing Quest. Yep, I'm just watching some videos of Temtem alpha matches right now. So much is so different. Earth used to be weak to wind, which is wild. I think that would be better. I did not see anything. All good here. Okay. So I do have a Volor. It's got 50 in special attack. I guess I can give it to him so that I don't have to, like, play his stupid game and make another one, which I don't want to do. Abby, it was crazy. Evasion didn't used to be a status. What was evasion? Here's your Volor. Join my house. Bye. Return to Atoll Row. Deal. Bamboozle was invisible and lasted on a Tim until it got hit or swapped. That sounds awful. Oh, here I am in Atoll Row. What do I do here? Talk to this guy, I guess. What? Oh dear. Oh, I'm lost. Oh no. They all look the same. I knew the Bamboozle thing at least. Been playing since the beginning of EA, and Boozle only got changed in the game's very first balance patch. Wow. Is one of these mine then? Because I said teleport home, and yep, sure enough, this is me. Okay. Cool. I love how the Discord command makes Lilith open the Discord link. Go get materials from the Smith's Guild. This quest is still happening. Before Battle Log, players would literally write down buffs and debuffs with pen and paper. You're telling me I was behind the curve on the pen and paper? You know what's funny is they do that in Magic the Gathering. People write down all sorts of shit in Magic the Gathering. So I'm like so used to that. If that was still the case, it'd be fine. The only issue I have now is Deceit Aura. I feel like Deceit Aura needs like a counter or something. But I'm not sure where they would put it in the current thing. Like, I guess maybe Naga could have it, and it could have like a 4 on it when it comes out into play. Cool. I guess I'm bringing the same team I've been playing with. It has no Toxic on it. This is a terrible team. The more I look at this team, the more I'm like, this is bad, and I should feel bad. Which I think is the point of today's stream, to figure out what happens when I don't have, like, a toxic team. DA is still living in the alpha age. It really is. Oh shoot, I think I queued into you and soft locked. Oh no! Good luck, have fun. Rebooting. Let's see if this is 8-Bitten. 8-Bitten knows my whole team. No, it's okay. I don't think I'd win against 8-Bitten anyway. I'll have to play really well if this is them. Write 4 on Naga's forehead and turn it into 3-head, 2-head, 1-head. Workman. Is this 8-Bitten? It's definitely somebody who didn't mean to bring this team. Right? Like... Okay, maybe this is what they meant to do. I think it was 8-Bitten. 8-Bitten was doing some cute thing. Yeah, with only... Okay, who do I care the most about here? Man, I just don't know any of these Tims. This is gonna be tragic. I'm banning Galvanid. Yeah, Tulcan, so I don't hit these guys. And also, I don't know. Let's bring Volphy. Watch me lose against this team. If I lose, I'll just cry. He has over 900 wins with Little Cup only. He did also get to 1,000 TMR. Now is the time where you think, if I lose, this is my career done. Yeah, pretty much. Frond Whip incoming. Doo-doo-doo. Trying to remember what these Tims even have. Just in time, I see. Welcome, Alt. C-Zeph, ban Zeph. Yeah, no, low-key, I'm actually thinking Zeph is one of the two Tims that I care about banning. Volfi's banned, which means Droply probably is my ban, actually. And now I'm free and clear to use Scaravolt, I think? Smazzy still exists. And then I can bring these guys. Oh, what is happening? I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose and it's gonna be sad. Rishi banned Zeph against me when I ran it into my real team. Choose for Hydrate. Biggest sad thing about Rising in TMR is you don't match with Bitten LC anymore. Bitten should go to 1500 so I can play you again. Ugh, it's my love interest work, man. Yeah, go Hoglip. Go Hoglip. Please go Hoglip. Damn it. That was the play. He had to go Zephyruff. Because I think otherwise Water Cannon Pupoise is bad news. It does have Frond Whip. I'm like kind of wondering how bad Ukama's gonna get wrecked here. You should play Little Cup on ladder, Abby. That's true. If you both play Little Cup, it's all good. Okay. What are we thinking here? Stretching. If I hit the Pupoise, it'll switch into Zephyruff and do no damage. If I hit the Viper, it'll switch into Zephyruff or Mimic and do no damage. On the other hand, I don't think... What if we just go for it? What if we just YOLO hit green buttons? Okay, so there's the Zephyruff we knew was coming. Frond Whip into Ukama for sure, right? Frond Whip into Ukama for sure. There's the Amphibian that we knew was gonna happen. Faraday Cage on the Barn Sheet. Does it kill? It does. Okay, okay. Well, guess who's coming out? It's... Oh man, we really don't have much against this now. We're gonna lose to Orphil. It's Scaravolt. Show us the bean.
No.
Alright, okay, so attack and special attack went up, but what didn't go up was... I don't know. Bronze Whip still happens. This is a Nox Bomb here. So electric into these two would be no bueno. I don't really get a choice here. Because Frond Whip hits hard. I have to predict where this is going. I feel like this is an option. Frond Whip is gonna kill... I have to focus down this Pupoise. But what is it swapping into? Orphil would be able to knock both of those away. So what if I just did this? And Frond Whip wouldn't be able to get me, hopefully? Mimic? Okay.
Chili was good.
Sacrifice. Okay, that's interesting.
Chili was spicy.
So Blizzard and Thunderstrike hitting Mimic. Okay. I think I'm fine with that. Orphil comes in. For sure, right? This is funny. I don't know any of these Tims. This is a terrible learning experience for me because I don't ever need to know what these Tims do. So Blizzard's gone and he knows that. I can Aquatic Whirlwind into Mimic, but it's very strong. What are we doing? We're gonna hit probably with a poison move. I can burrow
This bean
if
is
I don't get knocked out by Crystal. Who doesn't care about Crystal? All of them care about Crystal. Can we burrow? Let's see if we burrow.
Hi, I'm the bean. This
Bean is my favorite Temtem streamer. What's that QT in the background? Humiliating slap on the Scaravolt. Deal? Toxic ink into the Scaravolt. Unfortunate. Fine though. Because I'm no longer trapped. Still not great. On account of the fact that I will now die.
I didn't mean to start a bean conversation. Spicy bean time definitely does sound like spooks, but I did not do the spooks today.
Let's do this.
Bean conversation. I can do spooks tomorrow. Spooks tomorrow sounds fun.
No! I really needed that fire tornado.
No.
God, I'm gonna lose to this team and it sucks. I just have nothing for it. I'm so tired of losing, I gotta tell you. I gotta stop streaming after this. This is it. I'm gonna have to rework my team. I'm gonna have to get some stuff on this list because I'm just not doing well enough. I have like officially turned my brain off. What's Haze do? I don't even know, man. I have no clue what Haze does. I have no clue. I've never battled any of these Tims before. We're just gonna lose to this combination. I'm gonna concede and I'm gonna call it a day. This is demoralizing. I hope you are proud of yourself, 8-Bitten. You have ended my stream. Losing the little cup, Omega lol, it is what it is. I really wanted to learn more about the meta so that I could build a better team with it, so fighting Little Cup does nothing for me. And I think that's where we're just gonna have to end the stream. Good job, 8-Bitten, you built an excellent Little Cup team. It does a lot of good. Leveraging, I think, lower TMR players' inability to recognize what any of those Tims are capable of. It is a testament to your knowledge of the game, I think. So, well played. But yeah, I think with that I have to end stream. I am done with this game for a little while. Gonna play myself some Final Fantasy XIV, eat some food, and call it a night, yeah. So have a good night. Have a good rest of your night. Goodbye.